What is going on, everybody? It's your boy, Dermy Wormy. I'm back with an Astrom! Back. And we're better than ever. Yes, yesterday I ended up tweaking my back a little bit. So that was the main reason I was gone. My back was killing me because I bent over wrong over at work and to lift up a bag. And plus, you already saw, I'm taking care of my little brother's dog for the next couple of days. So there's that. He's already... He's like right here. Like right here. And he's playing with his pillow. So he has this pillow that he stole from me. Well, actually, it wasn't my pillow. It was my sister's pillow. And I was using it as like a chair pillow. Something for my back. Because sometimes my back starts to hurt when I sit in this chair for too long. So I was using it for my back. And he stole it from me. Okay, I was not sleeping with it. Not at all. Because it's pink. It was just a back pillow. It was actually perfect for that. But now that's his pillow. That's been his pillow now for a little while. Yeah, no, it's his pillow. Our pillow, Legendary Scrub. It's our pillow. But that's been his pillow ever for the past couple of years now. That's his pillow. Because he takes it, plays with it, ripped holes in it, and now it's no point in actually using it. So, I might be able to... My room right now is a mess. If I zoom out, you might be able to see him running around. Oh, God. I'm going to zoom out. My floor wasn't the cleanest beforehand. But it certainly isn't clean now. You can't see it, damn it. My floor right now is... Let's just say the amount of stuffing on my floor is insane. Holy crap. And he's still chewing on it. And every so often, he'll just look at me like, what are you wanting? If you can hear that, that's him just shaking the pillow around. Just shaking it around. Come here. Come here, Ed. Come here, Ed. What? You're not in trouble. Don't look like I'm gonna be mad at you. You're fine. That's your pillow. Come here. Oh, so that's why you're hiding. Blood all over your stomach. I hope that's mud and not cow pie. But anyways, welcome back to another... I almost call this a ball busters. Wow, I'm really out of it right now. Another Chaturday where we got some stuff to talk about. Yes, there's some Zentreya updates to her ongoing drama right now, which is still one of the most dumbest dramas I've seen in a long ass time. I have seen some dumb dramas, but this one takes the cake on the level of stupidity. And I am going to be clear. I have some criticisms for Zentreya and her camp right now. I got some criticisms for you guys. What you're doing is completely disturbing. Another Mike Lindell. If only you had a pillow with my patented fill. So soft. It's amazing. Hey. Dermy, is Zentreya? Okay. Zentreya is... We'll talk about it. I got some criticisms on Zentreya right now. I do. I don't think what she's going through is justified. I think it's a bunch of bullshit. I think she has a bunch of idiots going after her for no valid reason. but I'm also going to end up saying that she's not helping out with the situation. But we also got Kacytron. Yeah, I was originally going to talk about this yesterday before my back just like bleh. But Kacytron's in the news because Kacytron finally settled with Ethan Klein. I got my own takes on it. I think Legal Mindset put out a Fast Facts video on it. We might watch that. We might not. I don't know. We got some other stuff to talk about. We do got a quick hit from Hassan that we can hit real fast. Like, bro's running around in London right now and just got felted. And then the other thing that I have. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got another thing. Nina Lynn. Yeah, Nina Lynn. This was obviously from Tuesday, so some of this stuff's a day old or so. But Nina Lynn, I'm still trying to figure out, is this a guy or a girl? But Nina Lynn is banned on Twitch as of my understanding right now. I don't know if she'll be back, but we'll talk about that. Then we might hit up something towards the end. I can't remember this freaking Twat Nuggets opinion. I can't remember her name, and it's freaking bothering me the hell right now. God damn it, what's her name? I want to say Alyssa Mercante, but I know it's not Alyssa Mercante. She's Australian, used to only be good for showing her tits. I can't think of her name right now. I can't think of her name, but hey, I see lovely Sherry J.S. Pena. How are you guys doing? God damn it, what's her name? Alana Pierce. Yeah, we got Alana Pierce in the news too, so. Is that the Zen drama? No. Well, her new model is a part of the Zen drama. So, well, you know what? Why don't we get into the Zen drama real fast? Because we're going to start here. So, if you guys didn't see my Monday video or my Monday stream on this, Zentreya has been in a bit of drama for absolutely no valid reason. In fact, it's all because of her new model. And I know this is not the greatest image I have right now of her model, but, you know, I like to pull up articles to help just try to show this off a little bit better. But Zentreya is in hot water with a bunch of idiots over her brand new model, in which they're saying that it looks like a Yazi. She's wearing a Yazi uniform. Can't even make this shit up. Yes, they are saying that she is wearing a Yazi uniform. Now, Zentreya has also been under some hot water because when she first addressed this point, she utilized some words that some people found offensive when addressing these individuals. Personally, I don't find them that offensive myself, but hey, it is what it is. She said woke and snowflake and called everybody that was crying over her new uniform just woke freaks and snowflakes and told them to F off. She then came out and apologized for using that language because it could be seen as right wing and all that stuff, but it has just steadily gone downhill since then. And Zentreya started off today, from what I've seen, by actually tweeting this out. I'm done. I'm so tired. I just wanted to have an awesome end of the year. I've been through so much and you kicked me when I was about to get back up. I tried to fix things. I will go back and see what can be changed or if I can scrap the entire model. It's not worth losing friends. Now, we will get into what she said here, but this whole idea of her losing friends over this, that is terrifying to think about right now. The whole idea or even concept that there are people that are going out there and bothering her friends to the point that they might drop her because of a stupid model. And I'm going to be real clear here. I'm not calling her model stupid. I'm calling the situation stupid when I say stupid model. Her model is fine. There's nothing wrong with her model, and it's just an updated version of a old model that she had prior to joining VShojo. That's all it is. There's no Yahtzee attire to it, and I actually did have an argument with somebody that said they think it's a Yahtzee attire because it's black, and it looks too much like Hugo Boss. Not even joking here. Even though it's just an updated version of an older model, brought to the new age. That's all it is. And to think that her friends are receiving harassment for this is insane. Because this is what these people do. They don't care about Zentreya, actually. None of the people attacking Zentreya are her friends, are her fans, are people that watch her content or anything. They're less than me, for lack of a better term, because I don't consider myself a gecko. I like some of the clips I see in the things that she posts. That's about it. But when I see this, these people, all they want to do is destroy. They just want to tear her down. They just want your scalp for the sake of having your scalp. And just changing your model or scrapping your model at all gives them what they want. You do nothing but empower them. And that's what they want. They want to know that they can control you at this point in time. And that's what's really sad, is that they're finally getting to Zentreya. And she does have a response here to this whole friend notion. I wasn't even losing any friends. Everyone was happy with me because they know me. But them getting harassed as well, to where they're tired to, as well as many other people. I think she said that wrong. This is just tiring, man. I'm tired. And again, none of this is good. All of this is awful. I can't even believe that this is actually something that she's going through right now. Like, it's a stupid model. There's another actual Yahtzee VTuber out there, an actual one out there, the something Mizu. I can never remember the first thing that actually translates to Yahtzee. Nobody's freaking out all the time over that person, but Zentreya gets a new model. Oh, it's must take her down. And you can see my response, but you see other people, you know, coming out here and showing her support. At least you got Kirsha. It's hard to stay strong in times like this. And by the way, Kirsha knows what she's going through because she went through it herself. But it's not worth scrapping your and the artist's hard work over some people going crazy and attacking you for no reason. It is even more gross when people go after your friends to try and force you to capitulate to their demands. If you do, they'll just know their fear tactics are going after your friends works, and they can do it in the future. Don't feel like it is a burden to stand up for yourself and your friends when crazy people attack. It is exhausting, and I'm sorry you have to deal with this. And reminder, Kirsha has gone through this. They went after her friends. They went after her colleagues. They went after people just because they thought she was a Yahtzee for saying naughty no words. Kirsha knows what it is that she's talking about. So when it comes to all this, yeah, listen to her right now. But hey, we also got Rev. Changing any aspect of your model in response to foreign outrage would be a mistake. Ignore the screeching 0.1% of your audience, and it's not even her audience, let's be real fair here, it's somebody completely different right now, who finds offense over an outfit. Filtering them is the best thing you could do at this point. Nobody should cater to these unwell individuals. I'm sorry, you're going through it, man. Heart emoji, not heart emoji, dying rose emoji. People are so effing stupid. That comes from Smugalana, and you can see, like, there's a lot of support coming her way, and it is nice to see that. But I do gotta say, it's getting insane out there. These people are still just trying to double down and justify why Zen should be canceled right now. I like Zentreya, but the new uniform toggle really wasn't the best idea. She was already worried about how it might be perceived, especially after the artist took off the red armband. No, she was worried prior to the red armband. Once she saw the red armband, she thought to remove it and then it would be a fine. She still went ahead with it, though, so I'm not sure what outcome she expected. And realize this is nothing more than concern trolling right here. This is just concern posting, trying to act like they actually... hey, she got what she deserved. You know, I'm her actual fan. And then, you know, you can keep going on. To clarify, I'm not saying it's a Yahtzee uniform, but if you think something is a bad idea 9 out of 10, it's going to be a bad idea, and it's better to go with something else to be safe. Also wanted to add that she did not deserve the insane amount of backlash from people, and I don't support it. I'm just stating that it was a bad idea because people will assume any military uniform with similar style is a Yahtzee uniform. It's just how the internet thinks, sadly. This is nothing more than a concern post. I would say concern trolling, but this is just concern post, okay? It's not somebody that actually cares. They're just coming out here to try to say, hey, you know what? It's not right that she's getting heat for it, but what did you expect? This is the internet. Everybody's gonna think it's a Yahtzee uniform. Did they think it was a Yahtzee uniform when it came to Matara? No. Did they think it was a Yahtzee uniform when it came to Hako's Bell? Which... But by the way, I have it somewhere around here. Right here. Yeah. Did you think it was a Yahtzee uniform when Bay did it from Hololive? Do you think it was a Yahtzee uniform when Matara did it? I already said that, but still, did you think it was then? Do you think it is when it's Shondo? Actually, you probably do believe that it is when it's Shondo, but no. The answer is no. Nobody thinks these are actually Yahtzee uniforms. They're just military-style uniforms. They look sleek, they look fashionable, and they're really good to, they're pleasing to the eyes. That's really what it is. But hey, these are all Yahtzee uniforms according to the internet now. All of this is nothing more than Yahtzee uniforms. But hey, we got some more. Her new model is an updated version of her old legacy. Oh, we already got that one. But I want to go through this one. I want to go through this one because we'll come back to this. I want to go through this one. Now, we're not going to read through this whole thing, but this is a really good example of just how insane these people are getting. This is from Podge. So I want to expand on this. I'm a professional costume designer and maker, and I've wanted to speak on this since the design dropped, but wasn't really sure how until now. The main point I want to make is, even if your intention is not related to Yahtzee symbolism, that specific style of hat, the peak of the cap, the shape of the visor, the placement of the emblems and uniform was purposeful design for the SS, and it's going to invoke certain imagery whether you want it to or not. I'm just gonna go back over here. So does that mean Bay's outfit is a Yahtzee uniform? Does that mean again Matara's outfit is a Yahtzee uniform? Does that mean again Shondo's outfit is a Yahtzee uniform? Heck, you can go to any military outfit. Look at the Marines outfits. When they're not down in combat, they have a very particular outfit. They have a similar style of hat. Is that a Yahtzee hat now? According to these people, yes. According to these freaks, yes, it's all SS. It's all Yahtzee. It's all Hugo Boss. And mind you, this person got some rightful clapback. Okay, they got some rightful clapback for this massive milestone of a frickin' post in which they're trying to justify, yes, it's all Yahtzee imagery and it's all a Yahtzee uniform. Even if you don't want it to be a Yahtzee uniform, it's a Yahtzee uniform. And we can come over here. I'm not trying to, right here. Let me get the grok thing out of the way. I'm not trying to skirt away from anything. If I was, I'd delete the post. The harassment I'm receiving from her fan base is real too. But I'm not going to pretend I didn't say something or crumple to it. I put the post out there, and yeah, I will reap what I sow. I don't speak my mind with the intention of running away. Just want to make something pretty clear for you guys. She's not trying to skirt away or hide or act like this isn't happening. Accounts Pog mentions can reply. You lock the replies. So you can't sit here and say you're not trying to run away or hide when you're locking your replies, because you are trying to run away and hide. You don't want people responding to you. I can at least give you credit that, hey, you're not, shutting down the feed. You're not letting people actually talk to you or anything. Like, I could still quote tweet, and I did, but you're locking down replies. You're making it impossible for anybody to actually respond to you right now. And then you're crying that people are being mean to you. And I'm going to be serious here. When we get to this first part, I condemn what just happened to her. Totally. But I'm not going to sit here and say that you're the victim when you called her a Yahtzee or said that she's even close to being a Yahtzee. Today I've had people try to dox me, distribute revenge porn of me, and threaten me because they don't agree with my insight on a topic that is important to me that I chose to speak on. You're allowed to disagree with me, guys. It's okay to do so, but some of y'all, man, this is exactly why people are afraid to speak out about things. Miss me with your victimhood bullshit. Seriously, miss me with it. I'm not going to say anything you're receiving up here is okay. All that, I condemn totally. I think it's awful that that's happening to you. But you're not the fucking victim in this. Reminder. Literally, your second paragraph says that her hat equals Yahtzee. Her hat is why it's a Yahtzee uniform. Even though I've had individuals say, no, it's because of the coloring. No, it's because it is a fascist uniform. No, it's because it's Hugo Boss. I've had so many people say, try to justify why it's a Yahtzee uniform. But now I see this. I see this. And I don't really give a crap who this Podge is, okay? Because I'm seeing people go like, oh, it's okay, it's okay. No, I don't give a crap. You are still out here trying to say that they are a Yahtzee. You are still out here trying to say that Zentreya is a Yahtzee or trying to equate Zentreya to a Yahtzee. And that's exactly why Zentreya ended up clapping back at you. And you got very angry about it. I don't know Nazis showed off their boobs and hide hip-length skirts or had a cap with fur. Yeah, her outfit is very different from any Hugo Boss-based outfit. But hey, this is what these people have to do. And then when you get any sort of clapback, they play the victim. This is why I go back to what Zen posted, okay? All this, the apologies, saying stuff like this. I gotta be real fair here, Zen. You're playing into their hands right now. You are feeding them. You are giving them exactly what they want. They know that, hey, they can go after your friends now and you'll bend over to them. Hey, they know they can tweet out there all they want and then they'll be able to play the victim, and some people on your side will even cater to them. And we'll get into that in some of my criticisms of how Zen has been handling this. But all you're doing right now is feeding them. All you're doing right now is giving them what they want. And it's insane to me that you really can't see that. When I focus in on what Kirsha said here, when I'm focusing on this, seriously listen to her. I don't care what your opinions are of Kirsha. Listen to her because she's gone through this now multiple times. This was the beginning of the year when she was going through this shit. She knows what she's talking about. They just want to destroy you. They're not your fans. They're not there to be friendly with you. They just want your scalp because they know they can destroy you and manipulate you and control you. That's all they want to do. And you can even come over here. You know, you have some people coming out here pointing out logical facts here. Because if this is a Yahtzee uniform, if this here is a Yahtzee uniform, then our original uniform would be a Yahtzee uniform. Her new model is an updated version of her old legacy model from 5 years ago. It is not based on a Yahtzee attire, and Zen is not a Yahtzee. These terminally online freaks use this rhetoric to destroy lives. Zen doesn't deserve any harassment, nor should she have to bend a knee to make the freaks happy because they'll never be satisfied. If she does decide to scrap the model, I wish Zen all the support in the world and hope she can stand strong when this controversy is over. Here's the thing. If you do decide to scrap the model, they'll come at you again. Because you just showed the world you can be broken. They can go after you and break you. That's what it is. Then you get this, you know, yeah, Kazuhana here. I swear Blue Sky will forever be a specimen of the internet, LMAO. They're still just going after her. It doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't matter what you do. They're still going to call you a Yahtzee. You will always be a Yahtzee to these freaks. These freaks will always condemn you. That's why you can't bend to them. They're going to use it against you, and they're going to keep going forward with it. By the way, I'm pretty sure all these posts from Podge here are all deleted right now. Which is why I'm not wanting to refresh, because when I come over here to Proctor, your VTuber avatar is a goblin, a creature known to be a racist caricature of Jewish people. Are you going to apply the same standard to yourself as you are demanding Zen apply to herself? Standards should apply to everyone equally after all. You see? You see how it is? They're willing to apply standards to you. They're willing to break you down. They're willing to try to control you. They won't apply those standards to themselves. They'll run and hide, and then they'll play the victim. That's what Zen's dealing with right now. And that's really what's annoying with all this, because Zen did nothing wrong. Zen made an updated outfit that looks fucking sleek. It looks amazing. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing fascistic about it. It's just an updated graphic. That's it. And now these weirdos want to destroy her for doing literally nothing. And what I'm afraid of right now is that she's going to bend to them. That's what I'm afraid of. But hey, it is what it is at this point in time. Zen, you have to stand on your own. So, and like I said, I was stopping the recording there. I got some criticism of the Zen camp. I got some criticisms right now. And I'm not turning this one into a video, but just to show you like how my criticisms are going. Let me pull this up. Because I showed you Zen's responding. What is her audience supposed to do? Because I'm going to show you a timeline real quick. Because I do have some praise for people on the Zen side. At the same time, I got some criticism right now. I got some real criticism. So I'm going to bring you over to this. So this is Podge again, you know, doing the whole, hey, look, I'm not going to delete the first. I'm not skirting away, whatever. This is Barefoot Electric, whatever. Okay, and I go over to their account. Comfy Alpha Wolf Demon, manager for Zentreya, admin for Heim. I don't know what that is, but this is manager. This is Zen's manager. Just coming on here to say that no, most of the hate is not actually from her fan base, as I don't recognize the majority of these names as true geckos now know better. I just want to be clear on that. I completely understand how it can feel that way, and you shouldn't be receiving death threats and other horrid things. But please understand that someone can defend her and not be a part of her community. True geckos wouldn't do this behavior. When I didn't send any death threats, but it really does feel like they're pointing shit like this at people like me who are coming out and just defending Zen. I'm not a gecko. I'm never going to be a part of the geckos. I don't want to be a part of any of these communities. Only community I'd say I'm a part of is Geeks and Gamers. I don't want to be a part of a single community. I'm going to make that very fucking clear. Please don't lump her actual fan base in with those who are not. If someone is found to be part of her fan base doing this kind of behavior, it will be addressed. By the way, Legendary Scrub for $5. I think VTubers are just going to have to embrace their position. If they fold, they will have no organic popularity. I kind of agree. But when you go through this, okay, so are you saying that the geckos aren't allowed to come out here and defend Zen? Is that what we're hearing here? Because this is what it kind of sounds like. Zen's community isn't allowed to come out and defend Zen. And the reason I'm pointing this out is you're getting mixed messages here. So I'm going to just scroll down and show you the timeline. 6:27 p.m. Okay, this is at 6:27 p.m. today. Throwing some shade. I gotta be honest here. Here's the Podge comment. Okay, that's 11:14. Okay, that's 11:14. Here's a later one. 7:26 p.m. So we're getting mixed messages here. And simultaneously, I got another one. Here's a Salva Dragon VTuber. I don't know who this person is, but you can see all the usuals. I know my words don't mean much, but I've seen things the geckos have been saying, and in my opinion, it does not align with gecko values. I don't know who's a gecko and who's not. I'm not a gecko, so don't ever try to lump me up with the geckos and try to say that I'm a part of the geckos, because I'm not. You can disagree with people. That's fine. Personally, I'm aware that this outfit is meant to be like a Zen, whatever. I'm not even going to try to say that word. From her old streaming days. While I can see how some parallels can be drawn between the outfit, the clothes not Zen herself, and that political party, I understand it's meant to be a generalized anime military outfit. I know people want to support Zen, and they feel bad because she's clearly going through it, but some of the things y'all have been saying is just not good gecko behavior. There are better ways to support Zen than sending this vitriolic hate towards people. I do want to see... Show me receipts of this shit, because I haven't seen it anywhere. I haven't seen it at all. It's making the geckos look bad, and Zen by extension, and I've spent most of the last 3 years as a proud gecko. Please, let's be better than this. I am gonna say this, okay? If somebody's actually doing some of the bad shit as a gecko, yeah, you know what? Condemn them. If they're doing like the actual doxing or the revenge prawn or anything like that, yeah, condemn them. Condemn them. Say you're not a part of their community. I don't want to be a part of the geckos, okay? I'm gonna be clear. I like Zen a lot. I like her content a lot. I want nothing to be a part of the geckos. I might have sent her my free Prime sub that I got this month, but that's because I just wanted to be nice. I want no part of these communities at all. I've been a part of a handful of communities, and it always blows up in my face. I'm a part of Geeks and Gamers because that's the only place that has not blown up in my face. But as time goes on, we end up seeing this. Zuichi, your local 21st century court jester. I watch VTubers, and I sometimes make memes of them. Moderator clips for Zentreya. So I just want to say something as I'm passing by. As a mod for Zentreya herself, you can check her Discord or her Twitch if you have the names of the geckos who are saying things that don't align with our values. Would you be able to pass them their names off to me in DMs? Who are these people? Who are these individuals that you're now condemning? And again, I'm going to click on this. What time was this at? 8 p.m. So we're seeing, okay, the mod crew, managers are saying, hey, don't go out there and fight for Zen. Don't go out there and fight for Zen. Don't go out there and fight for Zen. We're going to handle this. You know, trying to quell the arguments, quell the shit. Again, 7:26 p.m. Zen's out there doing this stuff. Zen's out there fighting tooth and nail. So you're getting mixed messages here, and I'm throwing some shade here at Zen right now. I am. Legitimately, I am. Zen. If you do see this, if somebody clips this and puts it out into the universe, or you see the stream, I highly doubt you ever will. Zen. One of the ways to get these retards to just leave you alone for a bit of time, quit engaging. Legitimately, quit engaging. I disagree with this right here. Like, unless you have like, hey, we're trying to dox you. Hey, we're trying to spread revenge porn of you. But if somebody's saying a naughty no-no word, that's whatever. But unless you have those two big things right there, it's not a huge deal. Okay? People stepped in the mud, and they're going to come out there and defend their queen no matter what. But you can't have this where geckos are being told essentially, don't go out there and defend her. Don't go out there and fight by her side. Don't do any of that. While you're out there fighting tooth and nail. Like, this is a long ass fucking one right here. Just all sorts of crazy shit. And by the way, this one, 12:31 p.m. This one, 11:14 a.m. But then you got this one here, 7:26 p.m. Like, this is insane shit right now. And even this one was more sad. God, how I wish we could all forget the world, stop fighting just for an effing moment, all have a drink, and remember that we're all humans living in this planet for only so fucking long. That's a sad one. I did respond to that saying, hey, what are we drinking and how much do we got? But that's a sad one. But then you see, you know, the fighting, the back and forth, stuff like that does need to stop. You need to stop doing that right now. And then you need to talk to your mod team, okay? We can't have it both ways. You can't say nobody engage while you're out there engaging. You're not autistic enough to go out there and understand. Shut up, Weasel. Nobody asked you. Anyways. No, but my point is, like, you can't have it both ways. I am going to give some credit, though. I'm going to give credit to May. The Mech Pilot Fox. May's a friend of Zen. She goes on Zen's channel. She does collabs with Zen a whole lot. I'm going to give some credit where... I got to give credit where credit is due, because you want to know... I got to be honest. Barefoot, this one, kind of dropped the ball. Your mod, kind of dropped the ball. You know who didn't drop the ball? May. Right here. This is what needed to be said at the beginning of today. Hey, Zen, might be stepping out of my own lane by trying to interject like this, but maybe it's a good time to step back and take a break for your own sake. I sent you a DM on Discord. It's not worth your effort to keep arguing with people that aren't going to see eye to eye with you, no matter how hard you try. Maybe we can get some friends together and watch a movie just so you can step away for a while and get your mind off things. This is what a friend's supposed to do. This is what your manager should have fucking done. This is what your mod should have fucking done. And it took one of your best friends to come out here and say it. Gotta throw some shit at some of your friends right now. They should have came out here and said some shit. They should have stopped you from doing this right now. I am good. I have to throw some shade, and I'm calling balls and strikes. I got criticisms here. Okay? You see Zen's response, you know. I'm sorry, May. I'm so fucking sorry for you're seeing me like this. I'm just so tired. I just wanted to do charity shit and have fun. I'm sorry. I'll hop off for a bit. It's okay, girl. I know you've been through it. It's a tough year. I know you've been working on your mental health, and I am proud of you in that regard. Everyone loses their cool, and especially at something like this. I'm around. All your friends are around. We can watch movies, chill, anything. You don't have to be alone, and I want you to be sure of that. And I'm also gonna say this. What you just said there, it has been a long year, especially for people like Zen who have been through the shit this year. This whole thing here, we can watch movies and chill anything. Oh, no, not that here. Where's the friend part? Where was the friend part? I'm around. All your friends are around. Go back to that initial tweet. Go back to that very first tweet of today. Okay? That very first tweet Zen put out today. It's not worth it losing friends, and you're saying that your friends are getting harassed. Guess what? Your real friends will be there no matter what. Your real friends will stand by your side to the bitter fucking end. They know who you are. They know what is going on. They know that this is all a bunch of bullshit, and they're not going to run and hide because somebody's calling you a Yahtzee. They're not, because they know that you're not a Yahtzee. Your real friends will stand by you. That's why I give credit to May right now. That's why I'm standing over here saying, you know what? May did the right thing. May did the right call. Don't get me started on this, dude. Jesus Christ. May did the right fucking call here by stepping in and saying, hey, Zen, stop it. Let's go watch a movie. Let's go do other things. That's the correct thing to do right there. Because, again, we are getting mixed messaging from everybody involved in this. And it took May having to come out here and be like, yeah, nah. You need to stop. You need to stop right now. And to say the least, like, Zen's been through it this year. Obviously, the V-Shoujo shit, like, anybody who thinks the V-Shoujo shit didn't have any sort of impact on her, you're fucking retarded. You then have... I know of this drama. I didn't make comments on this drama, but I know of this drama. You had her have a major falling out with Ari, who was her closest friend for years. There's another big boob beauty, but that's besides the point. But they had a major falling out this year. Somebody who she considered to be a sister, a bestest best friend, all that stuff. They had a massive falling out this year. And it appears because Zen abuses some substances from time to time. I didn't make content on that drama because it was disgusting and it wasn't a drama I wanted to talk about. Like, I know that it happened, but it's like, this one feels gross and disgusting. And I don't really want to try to profit off this one. But that, like, shit like that happened to Zen this year. There's been so much that's happened to Zen this year that all she wanted was a have fun, and these losers won't allow her. These losers come out here and try to destroy Zentreya for no reason. That's why I'm giving May all the credit. I'm gonna throw shade at all the other friends. Where the fuck were you? May had the balls come out here and say, kind of like drag her out. Kind of say, hey, I'm sorry for interjecting, but you need to shut up. Doing the right thing there. Heavenly and all them, they should have done the same thing, but it looks like it took May to do it. So I am throwing some shade. If they watch this and they say this, they can get all uppity with me. They can come to me and say, hey, I'm an awful person, I'm a fat wad, whatever. I don't give a shit. I have to give credit to May. She stepped up and did the thing that a friend's supposed to do in the moment like this. And it still pisses me off that Zen's going through this at all. It does. Because none of this makes sense. And I do have to... I don't know where the fucking comment was, but somebody did. I'm not even joking. Somebody tried to respond to me with this by, copying it and sending it to me. And they're like, see, they're telling the geckos to stop sending hate. They're telling the geckos to stop. So you should stop. And it's like, I ain't a gecko. I don't know what you want from me. I'm not a gecko. I don't want to be a part of communities like this. Every time I have joined a community like this, it blows up in my face, and I'm the one that gets burnt at the end. I don't want any part of it. I like Zen as a content creator. I like Zen as a person. I'd put her on my Oshi list, yeah. I don't want to be a gecko, though. I don't. I don't even want to, like, I love Kirsha. Love watching Kirsha. I don't want to be a part of Kirsha's community. It took me a long time to even work up the courage to start being, like, a part of Geeks and Gamers community, for lack of a better term. I want nothing to do with that shit. So you can send shit like this to me all day and night. I don't want anything to do with it. I don't do this to get any credit from Zen or any of those people. I do this for myself. I'm a man of honesty and integrity. It's the pigeonholing thing. It's not just that. So, like, my issue with communities. At one point in time, I was big into Rooster Teeth. I was huge into Rooster Teeth. I loved Rooster Teeth and Achievement Hunter. And then 2020 happened. And then they called all the people that didn't like... It's not... Like one of their content creators, they called them all racist. And if you were against if you were pro-Trump, you were a racist. And they just started attacking their fans and audience. And it's like, okay, I want nothing to do with this shit. I want nothing to do with this. And then I joined up with, and I've talked about this before, so I'm not, I joined up with Duncan Can't Die's community. Because it was Pokemon. And I needed some gaming. Okay, I needed some gaming. And I like Pokemon. So I was a part of his community. I was getting bigger. I wasn't huge. I wasn't like massive or anything, but I was being more prominent in his community, hanging out, doing a bunch of really cool shit. And then they booted me from his community because I voted for Trump. And I started pointing out, hey, there's some weird shit going on the 2020 election. And they said I'm spreading conspiracy theories and fascist rhetoric. And I'm supporting a homophobe because I was like, hey, like this stuff's going on. Even if you disagreed with Trump and thought that nothing bad was happening, it's still like, hey, there's something going on here. You guys should be able to look into it. No, you can't look into it at all. You can't know this is going on. So then I got booted and I got maligned for that whole thought process. So yeah, I have a really adverse reaction to ever really joining a community. I'm really adverse to it. Me being a part of Geeks and Gamers, or even like adjacent or whatever you want to call it, that's really shocking to say the least. It took me a long time to even say that I want to be a part of this. So when somebody comes over to me and goes like, they said geckos need to stop, I'm like, I'm not a gecko. Like Zen, like the content she puts out, I threw her a Twitch sub. I'm not a gecko. If she wants to ban me from anything, go on ahead. I don't give a shit. I'll watch her clips. I like the content. Don't ever call me a gecko. I'll support you where I can. I don't ever want to be a gecko. The gay community will never turn you away. Fuck off. He fell asleep at my feet right now because he wants to be near somebody. But, okay. That's enough of me talking about this. That's the latest in VTuber drama. Thank you. I mean, like, even to this whole point. Here, I do want to show this off. Like, to this whole point of us actually having to, like, be nicer to these people. Calling Zentreya a Nazi. I want to point this out. They paid for the extra character limit and were respectful. Okay, and the main post essentially boils down to, even if it's not intentional, Zentreya's flaunting Nazi imagery. It's harming her mental health. Her friends are being harassed over this, and we're supposed to give a damn about the 2000th clout chase post because they were nice. Fuck y'all. She doesn't owe the OP anything after dealing with this bullshit. Like, all this stuff about going like, hey, we need to be nice to people because, hey, they were... We need to be nicer to them, okay? We need to be nicer to the people calling Zentreya Nazi right now. Like, that whole thought process is just mind-boggling to me. It's like, In 2025, one of the last people that was called a Yahtzee got shot in the throat. So when you call somebody a Yahtzee, I get very defensive about that. Last guy that got called a Yahtzee was shot in the throat. I don't think Zen's gonna get shot, mind you, but I don't want bad things to happen to Zen. And when I see somebody be called a Yahtzee nowadays, I am in that position of you want them dead. Like that's the only logical bounce through all this is you want them dead. But, okay. Enough of me talking about the VTuber drama. Enough of that. Enough of that. Let me make sure I get this all removed right now. I got something funnier for us. So Hassan went to London, apparently. I don't know where he's at in London, but you can tell this is London because of the way this guy talks. But he's in London right now. A fan comes up to take a photo with him, guys.
Just get a photo of Hassan. Yeah. Please. I don't have my phone with me. Can we just do
screen photo?
Here. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, free Kaya. Free Kaya.
I don't know what got said there, but just...
Jesus, I'll tell you what, the power of social media. Nuts. I'm a bit blown away that people are coming out to say hello to you.
They're trying to spin this so much. They're doing their best to spin this so much. He looks dead inside. He looks like he just wants to cry right now.
Well, it's great. Like, it's deadly, you know. It's brilliant.
Part of the world is happening. Yeah.
I have to watch this again. Look at how
I don't have my phone with me. Can we just do
screen photo?
Here. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, free Kaya. Free Kaya.
He has no idea. Hassan.
Jesus, I'll tell you what, the power of social media. Nuts.
I'm laughing my ass off because this guy has no fucking idea what's going on. It's like, look at all that. That's so fucking cool. Look at that. It's so fucking cool.
I'm a bit blown away that people are coming out to say hello to you. Well, it's great. Like, it's deadly, you know. It's great.
I love it so much. The best part is I go over here. I got this from Dan Saltman. Hassan looks so defeated, and I'm here for every second of it. It's so fucking funny. This is the face of absolute defeat. This is a man that knows no matter where I go, Kaya's going to show up. This is gonna happen. You know, I'm looking at his head right now. Is it just me, or does he have a tiny head? Like, his head looks disproportional to his body. Maybe it's just because of the angle, but his head looks smaller than normal. I might need to do this, but have you guys been following the whole Hassan was poor arc? I'm not even joking. There's an entire arc going on right now that Hassan was poor, and you need to feel bad because Hassan was poor back in college when you had a $60,000 a year. What is this? Who the fuck is Marlon? Like, one, this is awful. But I'm gonna see this real quick. Marlon reveals that his home was burglarized during his USA tour. I don't know who Marlon is. But being gone for about 40 days from home, I just came back and walked into this shit. It's just a joke at this point. I don't know who Marlon is, but this is
a value like that. Looks like they were looking for... Yeah, okay, this looks exactly the same. I doubt they really touched anything. Live view still here. Came in here. I don't think... I can go through all these drawers, but it looks like...
Oh, sorry.
Maybe they were looking for some batteries. But...
Is your house always this empty?
Looks good. Yeah. I'm just noting to myself, because all this I brought in from a trip, so I at least know about all that expensive stuff. Yeah, so they were digging through his clothes, which is hella weird.
Holy shit!
This is broken. It was...
Is your house always that empty is my question. Like, when I saw this, I see this room and I see it's just like bare and stuff. It's like, is it always that empty? Or is there stuff that's usually in there? Like, what all did they take? By the way, who the fuck's this Marlin? Why live in that fucking home and have nothing in it? That's what I'm thinking. Hassan calls out Ethan Klein for posting the free guy. Shit. Oh shit. Okay. I need to get back to it real quick actually. Here. Let me do some time travel. Okay. So, apparently this whole clip was shared by Ethan Klein and Hassan's angry about it. Let's see what he has to say. Let's see what Hassan has to say about this, shall we? Let's see what he's saying.
Yeah, I wonder how Ethan Klein would feel if he ever went out in public and people showed up to him. People rolled up to him and started screaming about how he was pro-Israel.
They did. Are you fucking... God damn, they did. That's in the fucking content nuke, dude. He shows people come up to him all the time and started screaming that he's pro-Israel. That was in the content nuke, my dude.
Or how he killed his own dog by feeding it too much cheese.
That didn't happen.
And
that's
then
a lie.
It was on camera. And then I posted it on my Instagram story celebrating it. He probably have an aneurysm, right? I mean,
you did though. Like, you're doing like, well, what if he did? That all happened. Shut up.
I would never do that.
You did.
And I certainly don't recommend doing that.
No, that was a whole entire thing. Like, this was a whole entire situation that you did do it. So don't act like I'd never do that. All that happened. Shut up.
Because I'm not a fucking piece of shit.
Yes, you are.
But just think for a moment how the guy who was terrified of going out in public would behave if someone came up to him and the interaction was like not that great.
No, that interaction was fine. Again, all it is he memed on you and you're angry about this. What interaction are you worried about? Because reminder to everybody, Ethan Klein came out and said that, hey, we're getting, concealed carry permits. We're getting the right to hold our guns here in California, which is nearly impossible to do, but we're getting that shit right now because of how dangerous it's becoming. So maybe check yourself there, Hassan, real quick, because I know what your audience is willing to do, and they're strapping now.
You know what I mean? He would probably do fucking... he'd probably do 8 weeks of content. I was murdered. There's a hit out on me. They tried to assassinate me.
You did that! Motherfucker! You did that shit! Holy fucking shit. One of the big reasons Hassan didn't want to go to TwitchCon was because they might kill me. They might kill me. They're gonna kill me like Charlie Kirk. You did that shit, so fuck you. Laughing at yourself right now.
Hassan Piker tried to murder me. He put a hit out on me. Hassan Piker tried to do an anti-Semitic hit out on me.
Kind of sounds like you're trying to do that right now, bro. It does kind of sound like that. Like, you're angry that he posted this whole thing, which is just funny. You're so seething about it. Now you're like, oh, what if it happened to you? What if it happened to you? It's like trying to call your audience, go do something, bro.
He will say you encourage it by posting about it. Oh, no, for sure. Because this is, let's be real, this is an encouragement. It's like, it's signaling. Not that it matters. I don't really give a shit, But it is pretty pathetic to literally also alter the footage.
How?
To make it seem like I was, to make it seem like it wasn't just like a normal ass interaction. Look at this.
Free Kaya. Free Kaya.
Like, I can't believe they literally cut the part out where they were, where I was like, hey man, nice to meet you. And I laughed.
I mean, as far as I'm aware, this is how it's been because I see it over here on Dan's like this. So it's obviously somebody else that ended up doing this, not just Ethan Klein. Like, I look at this, I'm trying to see in this little thing. So this is at 12:10 p.m. December 3rd. So 1 hour ago. So this would have been at 11 p.m. This is London time. So because it's probably changing over to his more local time, he's in London. So if I do the maths, like, I don't think Ethan did that. I think he just took the video and uploaded it to his Instagram. So he obviously didn't do the alteration because, what's his fuck? I just had his name. He has the same version.
And he said, haha, you too.
Wait.
Where I was like, hey man, nice to meet you. And I laughed. And he said, haha, you too.
Well, yeah, if the guy said, haha, you too, it's because he just got you. Are you serious right now? Hassan should get brain scanned like Kim K. Yes. No one else thought you were the fuckwit, Hassan. That's right. God damn, I hate how this is working. God damn, he's just scanning his chat right now to see what he wants to say.
God, these guys are so fucking lame. Not even the guy who came up to me, for the record. The guy who came up to me, I mean, sure, you could say he's a pussy because he hid his face or hid the photo, whatever. It's a troll, right? But at least he's like not so much of a pussy that he's out and about, like in the real world, right?
The fuck does that mean? Like he at least walked up to you and did the meme? Yeah, that's actually funny. Bro wins the freaking funniest thing of the year award. Like, I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to hearing here. Let the drama begin.
But many of these online content creators are genuine, ginormous pussies. Like, they are afraid of their fans. They're afraid of their haters. They're afraid of going out in the fucking real world. At least that guy is out in the real world, you know? But the fact that these giant pussies...
Wait. Didn't just a few years ago, you were at TwitchCon, somebody came up to you and said, hey, will you battle, what's his name? Oh, god damn it, what's his name? The guy that said, Hassan, I'm going to come and kill you. That dude in the ring, what's his name? God, I can't think of his name right now. I can't think of his fucking name right now, and it's bothering the shit out of me. But people asked, hey, are you actually going to fight him? Like, hey, are you going to box him? Hey, are you going to do this? He started running away. You didn't go to TwitchCon because you're scared of your own audience. Sam Hyde, thank you, Legendary Scrub. Yeah, people came up to you and asked you about the Sam Hyde shit, and you ran away with your tail between your legs. You're the biggest fucking pussy out of the ball.
Who can't even go outside, who are scared of their own fucking shadow, and behave as though they would be killed.
That happened to you, bro. That happened to you. You were scared that you were going to be killed by your own audience at TwitchCon. You didn't go to Twitch. Holy shit. Everything he's saying right now could just be applied to him.
If they actually interacted with someone and that interaction was like maybe a little uncomfortable, it's just really funny that like those guys will then go to this length to fucking edit a video to mute the part where like I'm having a normal and cordial conversation with this person and he's actually responding positively.
I don't know who muted the audio. All I'm gonna say is it's like 2 seconds. It's not that major. It's like you're having a cordial, courteous conversation. All it is it's probably like a hi, how are you doing? Oh, shout out, bro. Probably something as much as that. That's probably all it is.
It's just hyper obsessive freak shit, and I think is sad.
Can I just? I have to do this now. I have to do this. I'm turning my BMG back on. He's scared of debating a normal person on stage. That too. I think he's supposed to be debating Ben Shapiro in January, but I don't know. But Hassan runs from fans asking about Sam Hyde. Let's see. Can I find these? And these are old clips, by the way. These aren't like, this is 3 years old. Let me see. Maybe I'll find it. I might have to go on YouTube to hunt it down because I remember these clips. Copy. Let's go to YouTube real fast. Here it is. Here it is. First thing that popped up, minute long. This is 3 years ago, TwitchCon.
I want to give you respect for that.
Oh, thank you.
And I have another question. I think Sam Hyde, he called you out on like a boxing event. Are you interested in like the boxing scene or not?
No,
really thinking about it?
I don't know why you guys are so into this shit. He's a Nazi. Like, I don't know. What are you filming?
What's happening right now?
It's so whack, bro. Like, I don't understand why all you motherfuckers have to like run around with this shit.
What's going on? What's going on?
Nothing. Get the fuck out of my face, bro. You fucking asshole. Yeah, what do you
Talking about running away from your audience, trying to downplay your audience, trying to treat your audience like shit and being scared of any of this stuff coming up. The moment Sam Hyde comes up, you immediately freak the fuck out and just say, "You're a Nazi. Why are you caring?" Clips right here. Right here. People keep asking Hassan Albi about Sam Hyde at TwitchCon.
What do you mean, damn, bro? What the fuck do you mean, damn? What do you mean, damn?
Chill.
What the fuck do you mean, damn? Why do you do this
I'm
shit?
asking questions. I don't know.
You're not asking.
He got so angry at him. Bro actually looked like a fucking fan too. Bro looks like a normal fan who's just like, "Hey, I got some, honest questions for you." Bro got so fucking mad at it. And then you hear him just say this shit. It's like, stones and glass houses. That's all I'm gonna say. No one's shocked about Hassan being a pussy but Kaya. That's true. That's true. That's true. But here, let's hit one more before we get into Kacytron, shall we? Let's hit one more before we get into the Kacytron stuff. And we're gonna possibly do, this is a big possibility, big possibility. We're possibly going to do the a lot of Pierce stuff tonight. I don't know. That might be tomorrow. Or I might play games tomorrow. I don't know yet. But I do want to get the update here where we talked, I'm not going to make this a video either. We talked about Nina Lynn just fucking shoplifting at Target.
This shit, GG's. It's GG's, bro. It might really be GG's gang. This right here is crazy. $230.
What's $230, by the way? You mean $2.30?
No.
And yet, yeah, she's flat out shoplifted. There's another clip I have of, like, she's getting both. Yeah, right here, getting the shoes. Oh, shit, you can see her shoplifting the shoes. You can see her shoplifting just more shit.
Look, I got me some Target, too. Guess how much I paid? $3.99.
You can see there's something else right there besides the shoe.
How much is the cake? $39. $39? Okay. Fuck.
Continue scanning.
What the fuck? How do I get this?
Right there. Oh, you're not even that fucking clever about this shit, bro. We can see it right there. You just shoplifting.
Just here.
Please make sure to scan all items.
Pay now.
When you buy purchased items.
If it don't scan, it's free, right? Why is it not scanning?
They're coming. Hide the stuff.
Okay.
You're just straight up shoplifting.
You got it. Oh, damn it.
God damn, I hate your fucking camera, by the way.
More? Yes, it's more. Shit. Can we just continue this? So right now we are not scanning this shit.
I'm with it. Come on, let's go. We out. Yeah.
You know what? I'm starting to become more and more convinced this is a dude, by the way. I'm just becoming more and more convinced.
This right here?
We already saw this one.
No way, bro. This shit really about to be $30. I'm too poor for this.
Here,
Guys,
scan
I'm
it
not
twice.
stealing. I'm not stealing. Damn, well, do we have to scan it twice?
Here.
We're not stealing. I'm not stealing. We're not. I promise you we're not stealing.
Bullshit. Bullshit, you're not stealing. Do you not know how to scan? I'm convinced you don't know how to scan shit. You know what? Maybe she's not a thief. Maybe she's legitimately not a thief and doesn't know how to scan shit.
Oh my god. It has to be every single one. It's fucking annoying.
It doesn't have to be every single one. You can scan the same one multiple times. It does not have to be every single one.
I'm gonna beat your ass. You know what? They keep thinking I'm stealing. I'm not stealing. Excuse me. I am not stealing. Oh my god. I won't steal.
You are, though.
Oh, I can't steal in Korea. Maybe in America, not here. I'll come to Korea. Oh, teacher. Thank you. Holy shit.
I hate this bit. I hate this bit. Anyways, though, you know, you also get the address and everything. Yeah, she got yeeted. She got banned on Twitch. I don't know how long. Anything less than a permanent isn't enough. 3 crimes in 1 month that this bitch should be in jail. I gotta be honest here. I want the book thrown at her. I want just the greatest amount of punishment done to her. Like, this compilation that we just played, this right here, motherfucker, just get gone. Jail. Forever. You're not coming out. And normally I'd be lenient. Okay, I'd be a little lenient, you know, go through the process, you know, this is going to be like 2 days, something like that, or maybe you pay a fine, blah, 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 blah. No, it's the obnoxious attitude. It's the obnoxious attitude when you take into account this one, you know, the whole free 99, all that shit. Yeah, the obnoxious attitude makes me go like, you know what, fuck it, we're escalating this shit, fuck you. Fuck you. That's why a person on the counter is important in major stores. That's right. I know. I'm not proud of some of the things I've done in my life. I know how to shoplift better from a store than she does. Jesus Christ. Jesus fucking Christ, woman. You're shit at this, by the way. You're shit at this. I'm not going to tell you how to do it, but I know much better ways. Things I got away with. Sheesh. And again, I'm not proud of that shit. I've done some things in my past I'm not proud of. I'm not ever going to come out here and go like, oh my god, look at this. Look, I paid $3.99 for this shit. No, I'm not going to do that, fuck. Are you kidding me? That's me gloating about the crimes I committed. No. And there's much smarter ways to get around this. That's all I'm going to say. Anyways, though, she got yeeted. And then she went on Instagram and posted this. Big band again. W Ragebait. I hope these hoes stay mad. Not my state, bro. Not my state. But, W Ragebait. W Ragebait. You know what? I stand by my position. I hope she goes to jail. Nah, I'm going to change that. I hope she goes to prison. Fuck the bitch. I hope she goes to prison for a long time. Because here's the thing. If a cop comes up to her and goes like, hey, we're you know, detaining you and we have to take you down to do the whole thing and, you know, do all that, she's going to fight. That's the type of chick she is. She's going to fight back. She's going to make a big stink out of it. I hope she goes to prison. I hope she goes to prison for a long time. I've been rewatching Orange is the New Black. I know, it's a gay show. It gets really bad towards the end. About season 4, I think, is when it really starts to take a dive. Mainly watching it just so I can have some background sound right now. But there's a chick in season 1 who does go to prison because she shoplifted so much. Like, she shoplifted so much, and she had evidence of her shoplifting so much. There's so much evidence of you shoplifting, honey. Granted, she could be in fucking California, where it's like, oh, it's not that big of a deal. Fuck her. Fuck her. Go away forever. Never want to see you again. Barely even knew you, and now I don't want anything to do with you. What is this? Oh, CobraCast super chat. God damn it, Jeremy, doing a super chat to square up. What the fuck's wrong with you, boy? Now, here's the question. I don't disagree with you, Owen, bro. So, whatever happened to the congressional shit that was supposed to be going down? Just saying. Anyways, you know what? Why don't we hit the Kacytron shit? Why don't we hit the Kacytron shit right now? Because for those of you who are unaware, I think this was last month. Yeah, last month, about a couple weeks ago, actually, because this is the 24th. Was this last week? No, it wasn't last week. Oh, it was last week. Huh. Yeah, that was last week when this video came out. Last Monday is when this video came out of Kacytron basically saying how awful it is that she's going through this lawsuit right now with Ethan Klein, and how she's basically pleading, please settle, please settle, please settle. Yeah. Well, she settled. She settled, and we got a more or less 8-minute video here that we're just gonna react to parts of it. We'll react to parts of it. I started recording that, and I'm like, this is gonna be long. This is gonna be long, so we'll set this up to 1.25. By the way, Kacytron, again, only if you can only respond if you mention, because she doesn't want people responding. But let's see, what was the public apology? Realize that this was a. We're gonna jump ahead 5 minutes because fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that shit. There we go. Because this is still just way too long. But she streamed a pre-recorded video of this.
And by stating I take responsibility for infringing the content nuke. I want to begin by stating I take responsibility for infringing the content nuke. The lawsuit was not frivolous. When I said the lawsuit was frivolous and based on misogyny, it was to garner sympathy, protect my own reputation, and retaliate against the Kleins.
God, you can 100% tell that she's reading a script right here.
This lawsuit has given me a greater understanding of copyright protection, people's copyrights, and the importance of protecting copyrights in the online content creation community. It is important for the entire content creation community to respect the intellectual property rights of other creators, and I will adhere to the lessons I've learned throughout this process going forward. I also want to make clear that I did not receive any support, financial or otherwise, from Hassan Piker. Hassan never.
I love that part. We'll keep digging into this part. That part is the funniest part, by the way. Yeet the Twitch bots. Yeet the bots. We yeet the bots. Fuck the bots. Anyways.
Even reached out to me privately to offer words of support. Speaking honestly, I found his indifference to my suffering hurtful, especially after he hinted he might help me behind the scenes. It felt like he wanted to receive credit from the public for him helping me without providing any. As to the GoFundMe money, to the extent there are any remaining funds after I pay my attorney's fees, I have agreed to pay the remaining funds to the Kleins.
Oh, yeah! Yeah! Reminder, she wanted to offer up just an X amount of money to the Kleins and give the rest of that money over to the other defendants and stuff like that. No, that money's going to go into Ethan Klein's pocket. Don't even act like that money's not going to be going into Ethan Klein's pocket. That money deserves to go into Ethan Klein's pocket. If you're out here trying to say that that money doesn't deserve to go into Ethan Klein's pocket, you're fucking retarded. Oh, so that's why the makeup factory is wearing glasses. Yep. Yep.
The funds will not go to anyone else, including Denims or Frogan, to defend their lawsuits.
Right.
For the record, I have agreed to cooperate with the Kleins in their litigation against the H3 Snark mods for promoting my live stream to the extent that I am able. I will offer my support, including testifying under oath to everything I have just stated, to help their cause. I also want to take the opportunity to acknowledge other misconduct and bad behavior I have exhibited online. For example, weaponizing the death of Asmongold's mother was inexcusable. I should know better because I have 3 disabled people that rely on me.
Oh God, I love this so much right now. I 100% believe Ethan Klein wrote this shit up for her and made her read this. I believe that stuff so wholeheartedly right now. It is the funniest things to be watching this. This is so fucking funny to watch her have to basically grovel in front of everybody.
Moving forward, I will do better. I also want to apologize to the crew of the H3 podcast, particularly AB and Olivia. I apologize for calling them cowards for not quitting their jobs. That was a shameful attack on two people who deeply care about Palestine and Palestinian people. AB, along with his wife Lena, have done more than I have ever done for the Palestinian people, including raising over $100,000 in charity. I recognize that they have actually made Palestinian lives better, and my online antagonism and trolling has not. I apologize to Ethan and Gila personally. I have said extremely mean and cruel things about both of them, particularly my misogynistic attacks against Gila that never should have been said. I also want to acknowledge the pervasive problem of anti-Semitism in leftist spaces. It should concern all of us. I condemn it and will not participate in it. To that end, I wish the client's success in enforcing TED Entertainment's copyright and protecting the legal rights of online content creators.
I love this so much. I love this for all the wrong reasons. Like, she's having to grovel. That's what I love about this. It is her groveling. Now, I'm not super fond of the settlement. I will say that, but the more I think about this, the more I'm like, you know what? By the way, I like what you said there. Oh, bro, Kaya's shocked. You know what? I'm starting to change my mind on this a little bit. Because now Ethan Klein has info for Snark. He has all this really good info. Frogan and all of them, they ain't getting a penny of this money. This is all going to him. This is a total win for Ethan Klein. And I know there's a lot of people go like, no, this is a loss for Ethan. This is a loss for Ethan. No, this is a total win for Ethan. He has access to so much shit, and he got the weakest link to fucking pay out to him. That's called a W right there. Now she's bending for him. And then the whole Hassan part. Oh, that Hassan part. Hassan coming out here go like, I'm gonna support them. I'm gonna support them. I'm gonna support them. Didn't do a single fucking thing. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. But we got this. We got, Ethan Klein. He has to obviously make this statement as well because it's a settlement. I have my criticisms of how Ethan's handling this right now. I'm not too fond of it, but
yeah. So yesterday we engaged in court-ordered mediation with our friend and contemporary Kacytron. Mm-hmm. And I am happy to announce to all of our great surprise that we were able to find an amicable solution and settlement. And you might gauge by the fact that I am here wearing a suit, which generally signifies some type of thing. And so while I have nothing to show you at the moment, there will be something forthcoming. Hopefully, I believe during the transmission of the show that we'll be able to view together and honor and say thank you, and say that it's all good.
It's all good. Simple enough. Now, we got this, okay? This is him obviously reacting to it. We're not going to play the whole thing, but this is where I got my criticisms of Ethan. You're being a little too nice right now. Too nice. Like, come on, bro. Come on. Total win for Ethan because she will be a witness against Frogan. So we'll get into the Frogan thing. This is where I'm going to be pushing back on Ethan. I don't like how you're acting here.
Any negative I don't want to see people being rude to her. I genuinely have forgiven her. I'm moving on, and it's water under the bridge. I don't want to see anybody I'm being dead serious. No, let's not be nasty to her, guys. Mm-hmm. This is it. Okay, it's over. We won. That's it. We won, right? So let's just move on and thank her. Thank you.
For infringing
I'm being dead serious. Please do not.
The lawsuit was not frivolous. When I said the lawsuit was frivolous and based on misogyny, it was to garner sympathy, protect my own reputation, and retaliate against the client.
Is Ethan dying? Asked Kel. Nah. It's all, he has like a nervous tick now for some reason ever since basically losing all of his weight.
This lawsuit has given me a greater understanding of copyright protection, people's copyrights, and the importance of protecting copyright in the online content creation community. It is important for the entire content creation community to respect the intellectual property rights of other creators, and I will adhere to the lessons I've learned throughout this process going forward. I also want to make clear that I did not receive any support, financial or otherwise, from Hassan Piker. Hassan never even reached out to me privately to offer words of support. Speaking honestly, I found his indifference to my suffering hurtful, especially after he hinted he might help me behind the scenes. It felt like he wanted to receive credit from the public for helping me without providing any.
And I get that, Weasel. It's just what he ends up saying. I know this is taking forever. He's reacting to it. What he ends up saying, I'm like, don't need to go that far.
As to the GoFundMe money, to the extent there are any remaining funds after I pay my attorney's fees, I have agreed to pay the remaining funds to the clients. The funds will not go to anyone else, including Denims or Frogan, to defend their lawsuits. For the record, I have agreed to cooperate with the clients in their litigation against the H3 Snark mods for promoting my live stream to the extent that I am able. I will offer my support, including testifying under oath to everything I have just stated, to help their cause. I also want to take the opportunity to acknowledge other misconduct and bad behavior I have exhibited online. For example, weaponizing the death of Asmongold's mother was inexcusable. I should know better because I have 3 disabled people that rely on me. Moving forward, I will do better. I also want to apologize to the crew of the H3 podcast, particularly AB and Olivia.
Yeah.
I apologize for calling them cowards for not quitting their jobs. That was a shameful attack on 2 people who deeply care about Palestine and Palestinian people. AB, along with his wife Lena, have done more than I have ever done for the Palestinian people, including raising over $100,000 in charity. I recognize that they have actually made Palestine. I apologize to Ethan and Hila personally. I have said extremely mean and cruel things about both of them against Hila that never should have been said. Problem of anti-Semitism and leftist bases to participate in it. To that be right. And protecting the legal.
Just sit on that for a sec.
Wait, where is the part? Okay, I thought I might have gotten rid of the thing. By the way, shout out Captain C9. C9. I might have gotten rid of it by accident. Let me double check. Do I have it? No, I do not have it. Ethan Klein basically ends up trying to say like, hey, Kacytron, she's legitimately one of the funniest people ever. You know, she's brilliant. She's awesome. It's the shit like that I have a problem with. I thought that was in here. I guess I don't have it. I might have lost it, but that's the shit I don't like. Okay, it's that. It's one thing to be like, hey, don't be mean, you know. Hey, we're amicably sending this. It's the building her up when it's like, come on. We all know that's a lie. We all know that that's a bunch of bullshit right there. That's the part I had a problem with. But then we got Asmongold, you know, because she brought up Asmongold.
For example, weaponizing the death of Asmongold's mother was inexcusable.
It sure was. That's why it's not getting excused. Apology not accepted. You did this because of a lawyer.
Oh, 100%.
For example, weaponizing.
100%. She only said this because of a lawyer. This whole little bit right here, this is all because of a lawyer. Asmongold doesn't have a settlement. He can be as mean and nasty as he wants, and that's what I like right now. That's what I like. I get Ethan Klein. He has to be nice. He has to be cordial, but this is what I like. But the other part, the Willie Mack, what Willie Mack points out, you know, I was right. Hassan never helped Kacytron and was lying by hinting that he would. He wanted praise for the public, but didn't want to risk a dime. Classic Hassan. Ethan is getting all the GoFundMe money. And, you know, you have Tectone. Hassan had this woman go to bat for him for months, promised her financial support, then gave her nothing. LMAO. Is this really the team you want to be on? Fuck him. They both snakes. And we can see what this lovely little edit here.
I also want to make clear that I did not receive any support, financial or otherwise, from Hassan Piker.
Oh, socialist. Why won't he give these guys money? Trust me, if I offer support, you won't know about it, okay?
Well, he obviously didn't offer support, and we know that you didn't offer support. So congratulations, Hassan. You didn't do anything. Oh, that whole I'm gonna offer support. You just won't know that I'm gonna offer support. Well, you didn't offer support. Congratulations, Hassan. You fucked up.
Beyond what I've done thus far.
Hassan never even reached out to me privately to offer words of support.
Casey's the sole provider for her disabled parents. They were blue-collar workers and are now elderly and rely on her.
Speaking honestly, I found his indifference to my suffering hurtful, especially after he hinted he might help me behind the scenes. It felt like he wanted to receive credit from the public for helping me without providing any.
You will never hear about it.
You're right. We never did. We never heard a fucking thing about it because he didn't do it. You didn't do it. You wanted to garner all this sympathy and support. Like this, the more I'm looking at this, it's like Ethan did get a total victory. He got a fucking victory. He got the biggest fucking victory, and it's so beautiful right now. Then you get Hassan. Hassan reacts to Kacytron's apology, mentioning him. Do you think I give a shit?
Kacytron apologize and say stuff about you? Oh, awesome. Is she done? Is it over? Will she no longer be haunted by the H3H3 podcast? Right. I hope she said I suck.
She basically did. You're awful. God damn it, you're evil.
I don't give a shit. She settled?
The son lied, but no one is shocked but Kaya. Fuck.
And threw you under the bus, kind of? What do you mean? Under what bus? Something about your indifference, but whatever. We shouldn't talk about this, to be honest. No, great. She should have went harder. You think I give a shit?
You obviously do.
I want this legal bullying to end.
No, you don't. You didn't give a shit about it. If you did give a shit, you would have supported her like you said you were gonna do. Like you said you already did. You would have given her something like you were actually meaning to do. You didn't give a flying fuck about what was going on there.
You can say whatever the fuck you want about me. If it's gonna get Ethan Klein off your ass, go ahead.
Reveal to the world that I don't give a shit about you. If you're in a hot situation because of me, I ain't gonna help you. God damn, why can people watch this shit? It's just...
She said she had to say, you said you will help, but did not help at all and just use it to make yourself popular.
I don't know what he's about to say, but realize we just showed him basically saying that you were going to help, that you did help, and that you were going to be by her side, that you were going to be doing this. If you say, I never said I was going to help, that's a load of fucking horse shit. I feel like I know what it's coming. I feel like I know what he's going to say, and I hate the pausing.
That's what they demanded in the settlement? That's so fucking sad. But hey, yeah, no, that's right. I'm a bad person.
God damn it. God damn it. Why do people watch this, man? Why do people watch this, man? That's what they demanded in the settlement is for her to say that. That's so sad. Yeah, it is sad. It's sad for you, buddy. Jesus fucking Christ.
You can say whatever the fuck you want about how much of a fucking douchebag I am, how much you hate me in your settlement negotiations. If Ethan Klein is up your asshole, crawling up your asshole, hell yeah. Say I'm a bad guy. Say I'm anti-Semitic. Say I'm an anti-Semitic terrorist.
You're acting like this is good for you. Like, hey, say whatever the fuck you have to say about me in order to get Ethan Klein off your asshole. Don't mean it though. You're acting like this is a good thing for you. Like what she said is a W for you. Like, hey, she's just saying it to get Ethan off her ass. She doesn't really mean it. What she said is very condemning, dude.
You think I give a shit? What are you, crazy?
You obviously do give a shit.
I want this fucking insane. I want this insane.
This is a 5-minute clip. We're only 2 minutes into it. You obviously do give a shit.
Torment to end. I'm glad that Kacytron no longer has to deal with this fucking nightmare.
You're just saying that for public. That's all you're doing. I'm glad. Thing is,
they made her say anti-Semitism is on the rise in the left. Pretty vile people.
It is though. Jesus Christ. It is though. Now that's vile for even saying it. Oh my God, it's vile that they made her say the facts.
I mean, I don't think a single person that looks at this statement is going to be like, "Wow, this is a sincerely written apology." No, they're gonna fucking be like.
I love how every time he sees shit like this, he has to see how long have you been a follower? What have you been saying? I have to scan you over and show you all for the world to see.
Well, since this is brought up, they made her apologize to Asmongold too. This shit's got to stop. Again, great. If you are getting your rocks off of basically trying to bankrupt a random person online So much so that
See, here's the difference. I would have bankrupted her. I would have gone the distance. I would have never settled. I would have bankrupted her and made sure that her family were out on the streets. But that's because I'm mean. I'm mean, and when I go for the kill shot, I'm taking the kill shot here. I'm not going to be nice about it. I'm going to keep going until the bitter fucking end because that's the kind of person I am. Ethan's obviously a better person than me. That's what I'm going to just say there in this one. But guess what? It doesn't matter, okay? It doesn't matter because it's a lawful lawsuit. Everything about it was lawful the entire time. Quit acting like it was never that lawful. Why the fuck did you start playing over here?
they might become homeless, and you make them shoot an ISIS-style hostage video in the
Yeah, but you didn't help them at all. You didn't try to support them. You're actually part of the reason they almost went homeless. You were supposed to be helping them.
process a mediator, and that's how you can get your rocks off. You are one of the biggest, most pathetic losers of all fucking time, torturing small streamers.
I mean, that's kind of what you did. You were out there saying that you were going to be supporting her. You didn't. So everything, again, you're saying here applies to you.
To get your fucking rocks off like the absolute loser that you are. Congratulations. You got your fucking legally mandated, court mandated apology. And it wasn't even to serve any sort of justice whatsoever. It was because you had a lot of fucking money. You had a lot more money than they did. So you
why is that? Why didn't you help out Hassan like you said you were going to do? He had more money. Why didn't you help out? You have money. You said you were going to help out. You didn't help out at all.
could bury them in a mountain of paperwork. Okay? No, you're in the right, dude. Everybody knows that's what real winners do. And the reality of the matter is, yeah, by the way, Ethan is literally behaving like Israel. This is like Israel.
Oh, damn it. He had to. He had to say it. God damn it. Jesus Christ. Ethan's behaving like Israel. What the fuck does that mean? Legitimately, what does that mean? No quarter? Total war? I mean, he gave up. He let her surrender finally. She's gonna say, so he'll allow surrendering. Got it.
Style behavior. But the reality of the matter is, if anyone actually looks at that, if anyone actually looks at any of those statements whatsoever and turns around and says, wow, this is, justice has been served here, they're already a fucking loser too. The funniest part about this is the idea that like Hassan used this to promote himself and his and maintain popularity. Yeah, it was a real popular thing. Especially amongst the biggest fucking losers on the internet.
So it was popular. There's a lot of people constantly going after Ethan Klein saying that he was doing bad things. It was popular to be against Ethan Klein. Acting like it wasn't is so fucking retarded. God damn it, I hate this man.
Are you worried he will ever try to sue you? No. Why the fuck would I be worried that he would try to sue me? What can he sue me over?
I want him to sue you now. I just want him to sue you now. Jesus Christ.
Nothing.
I'm sure there's something.
No, he's too busy trying to sue whoever he can that he can bury in a mountain of fucking paperwork.
So he's too busy trying to sue whoever he can, so why can't he sue you? Why can't he sue you?
If anything makes them look bad, is the most forced thing I've ever seen. Exactly.
Makes them look bad. I'm so done with this. But we also got this from Denims, and I want to read through this one. I know this is a twit longer. It's massive, but there's a reason I want to read through this one, because there's something funny that gets said by our lovely whore over here. This apology, which I can only assume was somehow forced to extract a settlement, was painful to listen to. It is absurd and ironic that Ethan accused Son of being a puppeteer while LARPing as a comic book villain in this way. While it is unfortunate that Ethan appears to have been able to exert control over her in this way, I mean, it's perfectly fine. This is actually usually what happens in settlements. You have to make an apology. So, yeah, that's fine. I'm happy that Kacytron was given the opportunity to minimize the harm to her family, avoid the risk of losing her home, and move on from Ethan's lawsuit. I want to make several things clear. My trial date is 10/26/26, and I look forward to beating Ethan in court, while Casey and likely Frogan will have caved to Ethan Klein, which is a decision I doubt they have made lightly. Settling like this is not an option for me. It is not an option for me because it would set a precedent that endangers the financial security of any streamer that creates reaction content. If you create content that involves commenting on a video on videos on Twitch or enjoy consuming reaction content, you should be on my side. If you don't believe me, please read ahead and let me convince you. Actually, none of that I believe. By the way, there's this React content guy who does drama content and shit like this. His name's Queeman. He's like, you should all be against Ethan Klein because he's going to be coming after you. He's allowing a precedent right now to be made in which they'll go after React content creators. That's our entire thing. And this guy's a fucking British twat nugget, like literally retarded. No, here's the thing. One, you spilled the beans that it looks like Frogan might be settling with the Ethan Klein, which gives Ethan Klein even more power. Okay, that gives him even more strength and more ability to potentially even destroy you. Secondly, what you did was not proper React content. Again, you did it in the malicious manner. You did it in such a way that you fucking said, hey, I'm so glad to be taking money away from him. You guys said that on stream. You had it play for so long that just like nothing's even being said. You added no actual value. That's the entire point of actual like creative processes. The reason people talk during React content is for transformative purposes and to make it a unique product. If you don't talk during that thing, you are just stealing. Simple as that. It doesn't matter what it is that you say. Doesn't matter how many times you go like, he's going to set an awful precedent for all the React content creators. Well, guess what? You guys did this to us. You're the guys that caused this shit right now. You're the guys that went too far with it. Fucking reacting to things like Avatar The Last Airbender on stream, playing it all the way through. You justified these positions. You just justified these actions. Not Frogan, Denims, this isn't the first time you've been in this fucking position. So I don't care what it is that you fucking said. And again, when it comes to Queeman and what I brought up there, dude's a fucking retard. Literally, I'm not even joking. On one of the clips he put out recently, and that's a whole nother topic, he started going after Sargon of Akkad because Sargon said that they should have a better fucking immigration test in London. He's like, there's already a citizenship test. What do you want from that? There's already a citizenship test. And it's like, a better one. Simple enough. Are you that retarded? God damn it. But I'm not shocked. He's already simping to other fucking... I might have to do a whole thing on the Queeman shit. But let's keep reading through this, shall we? I watched and reacted to Ethan Klein's highly anticipated content nuke shortly after it aired. Make no mistake, my coverage more than doubled Ethan's video in length. Ethan's video spanned roughly 104 minutes. I spent 230 minutes reacting to. How many of that time, though, was you actually commenting? How much of that was you actually making any actual changes or talking about the product that is actually being made here? Simultaneously, did you say, hey, thank you for supporting me and not the content nuke? Thank you. We're not sharing out the link to the content nuke because that's supporting Ethan Klein. Did you say that, Frogan? Because you did. That shows that it was malicious. That's the difference here. Critiquing and commenting on his video and the content in it, during which I paused 210 times. I remember your reaction. It was not a good reaction. That means I added 120% of runtime and commentary and average pausing every 30 seconds to add 36 seconds of commentary. God, no. None of that actually happened. This commentary length is substantially more than Asmongold XQC and any of the many other streamers and YouTubers that watch the content nuke in full. How many of them said, hey, thank you for supporting me and not the nuke? See, the difference is there. That one little bit changes how people are supposed to look at yours. You did it in a malicious manner. Everybody saw you did it in a malicious manner. It doesn't matter how much of this you do. Did you do it maliciously? Answer's yes. Okay, you're fucked. As we know, Ethan decided not to sue Asmongold XQC or any of the other than the three of us, but he wouldn't sue them. They didn't intentionally try to deprive him of revenue, and you said yourself that you did. This notion is frivolous and is a fabrication. Ethan claims he is pursuing his claim against me only because of some claimed malicious intent on my part. I mean, it's in his fucking explanation video. you outwardly said that, yes, you were doing this because for malicious purposes. You could say, well, I didn't say malicious, the word. It doesn't matter. You saying that we're taking money away from him by supporting me and not him, that is what did it for you. Fuck off, twat. There are two statements that Ethan falsely claims demonstrates my intent, along with a conspiracy theory about collusion with Reddit moderators, none of whom I have ever communicated with. I call bullshit on that. The first statement is my response to a chat message. I read it out. We're relying on you to stay live so we don't have to give the nuke views. And then replied, yeah, I'm going to stream it since he's confirmed it's coming out today. I'm gonna stream it. I hope this is self-evident, but I would be bizarre for me to take the opportunity to bring attention to this group of people and how they actually should watch his video on his channel. It isn't my place. I don't care, and make a big deal out of it would only encourage the zealotry that Ethan is upset about. No, that's not the point. That's not the point. This whole thing, we're relying on you to stay live so we don't have to give the nuke views. That is them openly saying, we want to watch this content through you and steal money out of Ethan and not support Ethan's video. That's the entire point. Then you saying, yeah, I'm going to stream it since he's confirmed it's coming out today. I'm going to stream it, and then justifying this whole thing because then I'm not sending the zealots over there to him. You're confirming why you are being sued here. This is why. None of this is a defense right here. This is actually more evidence as to why Ethan should be suing you. And I pray to God Ethan screenshotted this shit and is sending it to his lawyers right now, or sent it to his lawyers, because this is fucking insane to say. This is why you're being sued. This is a defense. This is why. This just gives more ammo to Ethan. God, these... Rogan has 0 brain cells. They all got put, like, at the beginning of life, you know, there's a character creator, okay? And Frogan's soul was designing her character, and instead of giving her any brain function, they just gave everything to her boobs. That's all they did. I can't fucking believe you would actually tweet this shit out. This is not helpful. I merely acknowledged that I was going to react to it and moved on. Drawing a broader narrative based on a chat message I did not write is delusional. You saying, hey, we're going to do this, okay? And basically saying we're not going to be giving any views to his video outside of me. That is what did it. The second statement is a throwaway shill comment I said after the video before signing off. Well, guys, if you enjoyed not giving any views to the terrible video, follow, subscribe, throw a prime if you like my content. Again, if you're about to justify why you said this, this is not good. This is not smart, and you're just giving him more power. As an aside, this statement is factual. Almost certainly, if someone watched my coverage, they had no interest in watching Ethan's video without the addition of the critical commentary, and never would have. Doesn't matter if they never would have. All you have to do, all you literally have to say is, hey, go check out the original video, post the link. That's all you have to fucking do. Instead, these whole things, these two statements you made, that's what did you in. Doesn't matter. If it's like, well, I mean, I didn't mean it. You said it. You said it. Did you post the link to his video? No. Did you tell people, hey, maybe go check it out, give him a like, do something like that? Even if you watch it through me, go send him a like? Did you say that? No. That's why you're getting sued, you fucking retarded bimbo. Holy shit. And you're taking the whole, like, hey, follow, subscribe, throw a prime towards you, not him. You're saying do all this to me, not him. All that stuff ends up being money out of his pocket. Are you that fucking insane, you retarded idiot? God damn it. Repeal the 19th. I'm fucking over this shit. They had no intent watching the digital commentary and never would have. Regardless, the statement does not characterize my intent. At most, you can say that this is a mean-spirited comment and poor taste. Making a joke that like this is too far, and that Ethan Klein deserves more respect. We can agree to disagree. My whole back end ended up freaking out there. You know my whole thought process as to why I want these people bankrupted? It's because of shit like this. We could have agreed to, it was a mean-spirited joke, but it didn't mean it. You know, ignore the fact that I openly said that I'm stealing money from you. Ignore that, guys. Ignore that. I want these people bankrupted. I want Denims to have to work the pole. That's what I want. That's what I'm praying for. Because I'm gonna be the mean one here. I hope for the love of God, Ethan puts her to the point that she has to work the fucking pole. I humbly request that we take this opportunity to question Ethan's framing of events and call a spade a spade. That's racist. That is racist. Thank you very much. Ethan is bullying people who said things about him he did not like, and he can do that only because he has more money than them. In doing so, at least in his lawsuit against me, he is setting a disastrous precedent for our corner of the internet. And my hope is that others in our community with resources like Ethan's do not follow this, his small footsteps. I hope they do. I hope you all regret this. Please donate to my legal fund. Every penny donated has gone exclusively to court costs and fees and will go nowhere else. As stated earlier, my trial date is 10/26/26, and I look forward to beating Ethan in court, ideally with your assistance. Thank you for your attention to this matter. You see, you lost. These two things here, saying that, yes, I said these things, saying and justifying the reasons as to why you said this stuff, you just lost. You literally just lost. I can't believe you thought that this was a smart idea. By the way, shout out Cloud. I can't believe you think saying these two things and being like, yes, I said them, yes, I meant them, but this is why I said them, and this is why it's not that bad. These two things are the biggest contentious part of your entire lawsuit, and you just like said, yes, I did this. Your lawyer must be fucking rolling over, thinking, holy shit, you did not just say this. And now the worst part is you can't delete it. You can't retroactively clean it. This is 100% in Ethan Klein's fucking lawsuit now, and like proof that you did this maliciously. Hell, you even say they came to me. They would never want to go to him. So I just said, hey, yes, I stole money from him. I can't believe these people are this retarded. I can't believe it. What was this one? Oh yeah. We have this last thing. Ethan Klein says there are two things that everyone should bear in mind tonight in recent IG story. Everything Kacytron said in her apology is true. To my knowledge, Hassan has not contacted or offered support financially or otherwise to any of the three defendants. So if they're going to be going under, if they're going to be going bankrupt, guess what? It's not just Ethan's fault. It's Hassan's fault. He said he was going to support them, said he was going to back them. Didn't. Sucks to suck. Sucks to suck, son. Sucks to fucking suck. What's going on here? Oh, God. I don't know. Oh, by the way, shout out Samuel. Why is your thing not showing up on my restream chat? Now that one. It's their fault for trusting the word of a commie. That's true. That's true. Oh God. You know what? I'm not pulling this one up. All I'm gonna say is the Coke Bro is trying his hardest right now. The Coke Bro is trying his fucking hardest right now to get into the federal government. What is this? No. No, you did not. Okay, we have another update on the... We have another update, I guess, on the Kaya thing. So we showed him freaking out about... Here, let me get the start of this. Let me get the start of this. Okay. Okay, we showed him freaking out about Ethan Klein. Hassan freaking out about Ethan Klein reacting to the Kaya post. That was the most ADHD shout out ever. I don't know what you're talking about. But we showed... So, just a reminder for the new people coming in. This is the second time of me playing this. So, actually, like third time.
Yeah.
Please, I don't have my phone with me. Can we just
All right,
do
stream
photo?
here.
Yeah. Right. Hey, free Kaya. Free Kaya.
Nice to meet you, man.
Jesus, I'll tell you what.
Okay, don't give a shit with the rest of this. Hassan looks dead inside. We now have him. We already showed him fucking getting all ass mad. All ass mad. Over fucking Ethan Klein reposting the video and being upset because the hey, great meeting you, good seeing you, like this part, like the part after this was muted.
Nice to meet you, man.
Okay, yeah, that was the muted part. He got so ass mad that little bit was muted, by the way. He got so fucking ass mad. Okay, that doesn't really change the context because after the fact, you look dead inside.
Jesus,
and this dude doesn't know a single thing of what the fuck's going on. Is like, oh yeah, this is so cool. We now have him fucking bitching out at Asmongold reacting to it.
Like, oh my god, this might be clip of the year.
Clip of the year. I think this could be it.
No, I think this is the clip of the year, chat. It's so based. God damn it, dude. You're such a fucking loser. Oh my god. Oh my.
You're so mad. You're so mad, bro. You're so mad, bro. I love it. I love it to death.
God, this might be clip of the year, chat. Yeah. Yeah.
Realize, Asmongold's clip's 2 minutes and 9 seconds long. Your clip is 8 minutes. You crashed out so hard at this shit.
It's based. Yeah.
It is.
Take a shower. Take a fucking shower. Go outside. See the fucking daylight for once in your goddamn life. Oh my lord. Pick up a weight. Lift some weights. Stop drinking Dr. Pepper. And I say this as someone who loves drinking Dr. Pepper. Go outside. Enjoy life. Why do these people do this? Yeah, he says that while this happened to Emiru. That's the other side of it. Yeah.
No, you are not Emiru in this situation. You are not Emiru. What happened to Emiru is something drastically different. You fucking... Emiru was actually assaulted here. Emiru had somebody actually try to essay her in front of everybody. That didn't happen. What happened here is literally a fake fan.
Yeah.
Please, I don't have my phone with me. Can we just
do
stream photo?
Here.
Yeah. Right. Hey, free Kaya. Free Kaya.
None of that is what happened to Emiru. This is just a troll. This is the funniest troll I've seen of my entire lifetime right now. This is clip of the year. What happened here is the funniest thing ever. This is nothing compared to what happened to Emiru. And anybody coming out here trying to say that you're at all comparable to what happened to Emiru, they are fucking loonies that need to be fucking quarantined. Jesus fucking Christ.
He'll do fucking 8 hours talking about how it's fucked up that this, weird stalker ass people show up and harass Emiru. But then he
Why do you think somebody said that? Why do you fucking think somebody would think that that's fucking wild that happened to Emiru? Why do you think fucking Hassan? Holy shit, you're not actually saying this shit. Excuse me, by the way. Emiru was assaulted. And Twitch did nothing to stop this. You are not comparable. This is a joke. That was serious. This is a joke.
masturbates with his stupid ass incel ass audience when it happens to someone he doesn't like. It's called hypocrisy.
No.
Okay? I know a lot of people love talking about hypocrisy. That's hypocrisy. This is precisely what I was talking about when I said these guys literally egg on their fan bases so that they can get one socially maladjusted loser from their fucking fan bases to finally take the step and go.
Question: who's had members of their fan base be arrested for terroristic threats? Hassan. I've shown that fucking thing multiple times right now. Actually, shortly after the guy met Hassan, he even got arrested for terroristic threats. Jesus fucking Christ, what the hell am I listening to?
Go outside in person. And then they egg that shit on. Back in the day, swatting, for example, or this kind of behavior was frowned upon.
This isn't swatting. This isn't swatting at all. It's a fucking troll, dude. It's no different than a photobomb in this regard. Actually, it's practically just a photobomb. I get that you don't understand that because, I mean, your ideas of bombs are very different. I mean, but come the fuck on. Hassan needs to shrink so he could stop telling these people things publicly. Holy shit.
Entire community. People would never actually highlight it or promote it. That time is gone now, okay? Is no holds fucking barred. It's so crazy. Yeah. Yeah, based. Next time you should have a gun. Yeah.
Nobody said that. You didn't even watch his fucking clip. You have no idea what the fuck he ended up saying. He did not say that. Nobody is saying that shit. What the fuck is wrong with you? Holy hell.
Yeah. Also, that unwashed pussy has been running away from having a fucking conversation with me.
Maybe he just doesn't want to have a conversation with you. A lot of people don't want to have conversations with you. Oddly enough, I'm one of the people that's like, you're just a fucking awful person. There's no point in actually talking to you. But because you're being promoted because of your PR company, guess what? A bunch of people have to actually talk to you. You're not even worth it.
For the past 2 years almost at this.
No. That's not true. When was Asmongold taken down? Okay, when was Asmongold taken down? Asmongold banned Twitch. Asmongold streams with Hassan. When was the last time they did this? So, real quick, I know this. This is from the BBC. Twitch streamer Asmongold suspended after Palestinian rant. So this is 16th of October, 2024. I remember, and I can't find the clip right now. After this event, fucking Asmongold streamed with Hassan. A year ago, you guys streamed together. So quit saying he's been ducking me for 2 years. You guys streamed together a year ago after he got banned or suspended because you had a woke scold him for what he said about Palestine. You had to do that. He was with you on a stream. So don't act like we haven't streamed together for 2 years. It happened last year, you fucking faggot. Sorry I have to say it.
This point. So think about that. Think about how fucking cowardly you have to be that you have to sit around in your little hug box and talk about how shit I am. And
that's literally what you're doing right now. That's what you're doing literally right now. Are you fucking serious? You're in a hug box talking about how shit Asmongold is. Are you fucking insane?
How dangerous I am and how the government should actually take action against me. And then celebrate when finally someone comes up to me in public, even though you're scared shitless to fucking go outside on your own. And celebrate that sort of thing, but you can't even fucking deal with me in person.
That's a lie.
It's just stanky ass cowards, all of them.
By the way, I showed Hassan running away from his audience because they mentioned Sam Hyde and getting angry with his audience for mentioning Sam Hyde in public while talking to them, like in physical public. He got so ass mad that they even said the name Sam Hyde and asked a simple question. What the fuck? Holy shit. The amount of just stupidity coming from this man's mouth.
Fucking losers, man. Ugh.
Oh my God, say something. Oh my God, speak, quit scanning.
Hassan compares the sniper being to sexually assaulted. That's not what you mean. I can already tell this line of attack. Yeah.
Wait, what? What did they just say?
Hassan compares the sniper being to sexually assaulted. That's not what you mean. I can already tell this line.
No, that is what you mean. That is what you mean. You were sitting there saying, "Oh my God, you freaked out when this happened to Amy Rue. You freaked, but now you're being made." No, she got sexually assaulted. Jesus Christ. I'm. Time is irrelevant when they think the universe revolves around them. Narcissism is a hell of a drug. Yeah. That you did though.
Line of attack. Yeah. I know. But it's still hypocritical. This is what I mean when I say there are don't.
Chatter tries to pull you out. This Chatter tries to save you, fails, by the way. Tries to save you, it goes like, I'm not trying to compare myself to being sexually assaulted like Emiru was, but it's still hypocritical. I'm the same thing. No, it's not hypocritical, you idiot.
Content creators who fucking egg this shit on, right? There are content creators who egg this shit on. That was not like a horrible situation at all. Partially because I'm a big boy, I can handle myself, and I think
no, more so. Again, it was just a photobomb. It was just a troll. There's nothing drastic here. There's nothing crazy about this fucking clip right here. It was a joke, and you're acting like it's fucking 9/11.
I think I handled it fairly well. So much so that they had to literally mute a part of the fucking reaction where I was like, hey, man.
You don't even know that's the one that fucking Asmongold reacted to. You didn't even play it.
Have a good day. And we just moved on, right?
Moved on. Wow, you look so dead inside. I those that are newer here.
Nice to meet you, man. Nice to meet you.
Look at
Jesus, I'll tell you what, the power of...
yeah.
Oh man, he looks so dead. I prefer the other one because this guy goes like, the power of the internet. You can just run into fans anywhere, and he looks dead inside. He looks like he's dying because of what fucking just happened. Jesus Christ. Nothing crazy happened there.
But
Cloud, that's hypocritical, and you know better.
What do you think is going to happen next time? When you are celebrating that sort of stuff? What if next time the guy actually doesn't just have like a Kaya photo, but instead actually has a gun?
Guess what? If it happens next time, guess what somebody's going to say? Hey, that's fucked up and you should go to jail. You should go to prison. That's an awful thing. Are you fucking... Hey, here's another thing. Why don't you have security? Why don't you have security, bro? Why don't you have security? Just throwing that out there. You know, all the conservative commentators, they have to have security everywhere they go. Why don't you have security? Just saying.
Has a knife. Does something more fucked up. What if some people have already done something like this?
They have to conservatives, and you said it wasn't a big deal. Have they done it to you? Have they? Because I don't see any proof of that. Because here's the thing. If it did happen to him, we'd hear about it 24/7. And right now, he's kind of acting like somebody had a gun to him.
What if some people have already stalked someone like myself, and maybe I haven't talked about it publicly? What if people have already stalked my physical location and tried to assault me and people around me?
You want to know why I call bullshit on all this? You want to know why I call bullshit? We'd hear nonstop about it. We literally would. You would be playing the biggest victim card on the entire fucking world. That's why I don't believe it's actually happened.
Do you feel like it's a good thing that you keep celebrating this? I guess you'll make more content if the next time someone does, like, you know, something such as that, and they actually have a gun or a knife or something like that, and I experience bodily harm, you'll turn around and go, oh, how could this have happened? You don't know.
Here's a question. No, if we're going to play this game, hey, you don't want to know what? We're going to play this game. How does the clip start?
Yeah. Please, I don't have my phone with me. Can we just
do stream photo? Stream photo. You choose to take the photo. You know what you could also say? Yeah, nah. And also, if all that shit actually happened, let's say for the sake of argument here, let's say that somebody did try to do this. You want to know what would probably prevent that? Having a security team, Hassan, that you can obviously afford. You can obviously afford a security team. Why aren't you hiring a security team? Seriously. Why aren't you hiring a security team? Why are you choosing to do these things? I'm not trying to victim blame here, but I'm pointing this out like there's logical fallacies going on here, and there's issues that you yourself aren't taking into account. You're going to end up causing it yourself. If you're going to say like, hey, it could have been a knife, it could have been a gun, why are you guys so proud of this? Well, it wasn't. And if you're that worried about it, hire a security team and don't do this shit in public anymore. That's the answers there. If you're not taking the basic precautions yourself to prevent things like that from happening, sorry if I'm going to laugh at somebody making a joke.
You don't know. Just because I don't talk about every single thing that I do off camera doesn't mean that you should let go of your principles.
You don't have any principles, so shut the fuck up.
And entertain this kind of thing. Anyway,
there's still 3 minutes left.
Really fucking stupid. It is truly a stupid thing for someone.
It just stopped. My internet stopped, or did the clip stop? Not my internet, is it? I'm still streaming, right? I'm still streaming, right? Yeah, I'm still streaming. Fuck X.
Like Asmongold to entertain this kind of stuff. It is. It's a very, very stupid thing for him to do.
Why?
Because
did my internet freak out? I think my internet still live. Okay, I'm good. Cloud, just refresh if you have to.
Not only could something far more consequential happen to me after he has egged it on and cheered it on without saying, hey, I think it's really fucked up if you're like...
You don't even know what he said, by the way. Again, you didn't even watch the clip, so you can't even say what he said. We saw you pull up the clip. You didn't even watch it, my dude. God damn, I hate this guy.
A hater of a content creator, you probably shouldn't approach them in public like that. Instead of saying that, which would be the normal thing to do, you celebrate it. What happens when someone comes up to me and actually has an interest in engaging me with, you know?
Simple. They'll say, hey, don't do that shit. It's one thing when it's a goddamn funny meme. It's another thing when it's a knife. Quit acting like this was the death of you. Simultaneously, if you really are afraid of your life that much, if you are truly scared to die, seriously, get a security team. Start traveling with security and quit photo-opping every chance you get. That's what causes shit like this. If that is truly what you are afraid of, you have to take the precautions as well.
Engaging me in a more physical way. What if that's already happened?
Did we just hear this? Are we hearing this all over again?
What if that's already happened? Just because I haven't talked about it doesn't mean it hasn't happened. What if that's already happened?
I feel like we just went backwards in time. I feel like we just heard this shit.
What if it happens to you? Content creators know that other content creators' addresses are fairly easy to find online, whether it be my address or whether it be Asmongold's address. Content creators also know that...
Are you threatening to dox Asmongold? Are you fucking threatening to dox Asmongold right now? Is that what we're hearing? Because it sounds like you're threatening to dox Asmongold for laughing at a clip.
Other content creators are constantly having to deal with this kind of stuff behind closed doors. There's a reason why content creators don't talk about this kind of stuff in order not to egg it on. What happens when this happens to you the next time you're going through a fucking drive-through at Wendy's? Someone took Tim Pool's beanie and he fucking talked about it as though it was an assassination for years on end.
No, actually, Tim Pool recently commented on what happened with that beanie. There was other people going on at the time. There's a part 1 to that. We see part 2. Part 1 was that there was Antifa people egging him on, getting him riled up, and threatening to kill him right then and there. Then somebody steals his hat. That was action number 2, and he got pissed off. 2 things that happened there. Shut the fuck up. God, I want to... I'm dying inside.
Guy fucking stalks me with malicious intent. It's not that big of a deal.
It's not malicious intent. He just wanted to make a joke. God damn.
At the end of the day, because, you know, I'm going to diffuse that situation because most people are not going to behave too crazy in the normal world, right? But, like, there's a lot of effort that he put into this. Do you not think that this is not normal behavior? Do you?
It's funny. It's funny.
You think that this is behavior that should be celebrated? Are you that fucking stupid?
By the way, there's an obvious jump cut in here, so they cut away. This is still an 8-minute clip. Asmongold talked like 2 minutes about this. That's it.
There was a time and place when that kind of celebration would have been immediately banned, okay? Like, I cannot believe it. I'm one of the biggest content creators on the platform. Asmongold's one of the biggest content creators on the platform. A stream sniper shows up. Asmongold celebrates it.
He's laughing at it because it was a goddamn joke, you idiot. If you have a problem with it, quit doing the IRL shit.
4 years ago, Twitch would have instantly banned Asmongold. Like, no questions. Anyone who does shit like that, they would get banned. If I did that, I would get...
I find it so ironic that you're now crying that somebody's not getting banned. I find it so ironic that somebody's not getting punished because they laughed at a clip of you. I find that so hilarious at this point in time.
Banned. Incite violence, right? I'm inciting violence. This is directly an incitement for more violence. And
where's the violence? Where's anybody saying, hey, go do something to him? Nobody's saying this. This isn't him tweeting out a picture of a gun or saying, hey, go kill yourself or do this or that or whatever. We're saying, hey, off these people. This is him laughing at a fucking joke. Holy shit.
It's also directly incitement for more violence that will come back to you inevitably as well. It's a really, really, really shitty thing to do if you're a content creator. And it's also very short-sighted for you. What do you think they're going to do or say to you when you go outside?
Again, I go back to when we reacted to the Ethan Klein side of this. It feels like he's calling his audience to go do this to him. Go with them and threaten them. Find them in public and threaten them. See how they feel. When all that happened to you was a clown, what the fuck? Guy trolls Hassan, everyone else. LOL Hassan, why are you laughing? I almost died. Legitimately.
You got a lot more haters than I do, motherfucker. I don't give a shit about going outside. I'll go outside every goddamn day.
You obviously do give a shit about going outside because now you're scared that you're gonna die.
You are terrified of going outside.
what content creator did it. I thought it was a random dude from the internet. It was just a random dude. We have no idea who it was. He doesn't know who the fuck it was.
You got more haters than I do. Why the fuck do you think you can just lean into this shit on the internet?
I can't believe that this is reality. Oh, Asmongold reacted. Okay, we're gonna look at the Asmongold reacting to this real quick. We're just gonna.
Also, that unwashed pussy has been running away from having a fucking conversation with me for the past 2 years almost at this point. So think about that.
The conversation is, look at this person that showed the photo of a meme that I've reposted on Twitter. Isn't this the same thing as whenever somebody that you know got sexually assaulted? Wow, this is very hypocritical. Or, oh yeah, Ethan's frivolous lawsuit that I intentionally tried to misrepresent over and over and over. You can't have a conversation with people that don't agree on basic reality.
Yeah. Yeah. There's no point in talking to him. If you have like two very different viewpoints of basic reality, there's no point in actually having the conversation. Hassan will just constantly try to say that he is equal to Emiru. Which again, he said that.
You can't. And I also just generally don't like doing it. If you want me to be honest, I'm not really much of a debater. I don't enjoy it. It's not in my nature. I'm sorry, but I'm just not that kind of guy.
That's fine.
Think about how fucking cowardly you have to be that you have to sit around in your little hug box and talk about how shit I am and how dangerous.
Well, look at this guy in chat, right? And his full name is 100% public. We should use it. This is the kind of people that you have in your chat. I don't know if this is like a subscriber badge or something like that, but that's a crazy thing to say. So you've got these same schizos in your community too. So before you worry about my community, why don't you fix your own?
I paused it, but I mean, where's the lie?
That's nuts.
Where's the lie, chat? Where's the lie? Where's the lie? I can't believe he literally did compare himself to Emiru. We're not playing with real people. We are not playing with real people. By the way, I got to this point because when I opened up Yeet, because I was not expecting that to be that long, I saw this from Tectone. I will box Hassan on Asmongold's behalf. Asmon can react to it in my corner. If I lose, I donate 50K to Palestine. I love this idea. I love this idea. Let's go. Let's go. Hassan, you want to be confronting these people so much. You want to confront these people so much and have them actually talk to you. Box Tectone. Do it. 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 No balls. Pussy won't. Do it. Do it. Please, please, please do it. Oh my god, it'd be the funniest shit ever. It'd be so fucking hilarious. It'd be the funniest shit ever. Oh my god, I'd laugh my eyes out. Is that actually a saying? I don't know. I'm making a saying now. 1-to-1 copy. Didn't take long for me to find Zentreya's early design to see. Okay, that's Zentreya shit. Okay. Okay, real quick, call back to the Zentreya shit. So I showed you guys this whole Podge thing and how she's like the cap was the problem. Community note. Peak caps existed since 1800s. The first appearance of a peak cap in military uniform is 1811 by a Russian military. USA adopted it in 1846. Both predate Hitler's regime. It's the hat, guy. The hat's the problem. It's the hat. The hat's the Nazi problem. They've been around a whole lot longer than the Nazis. Okay, that's funny. That's funny. That's funny. What's Elon Omar? Oh god, what did she do now? Gonna let that one stay there. December 7th, I'm not going anywhere. I'll be here longer than Trump. He's an old man, losing his mind. Hope he gets help. No, you don't. Is there anything actually, like, relevant that she said? 7 hours breaking or is now saying that it's not Somalia's fault for stealing millions of taxpayers' funds. It kind of is, actually. You know what? I don't care. I just don't care. By the way, I'm mainly say, you know what? I don't want to talk that. I don't want to do that one. I'm trying to see, is there anything else I want to talk about before we call it a night? Because I could do the Alana Pierce thing, but I'm debating saving that for Ballbusters. What's this? What the fuck? Why? What is wrong with his monitor? Why is he doing this? Why the fuck is he doing this? I don't care if your monitor over here is this high. Why is your front monitor this high? Stop it. Move your camera closer. Don't, what the fuck's wrong with you? You see, I could do that, okay? Well, you can't see it right now. I have my monitor really high because I have it more at eye length right now because I kind of like it making it look like I'm actually looking at you guys because my camera is right up here. So when I'm looking directly into the camera, I'm technically looking upwards and it doesn't look right. So I like to make it look like I'm looking at you guys. So I keep my monitor as high as I can, but I hide my monitor. Like if I zoom out, let me pull this up. If I zoom out 2.74, let's just do 2. You can see my monitor. That's why what I choose to do so that you don't see my monitor. I don't want you seeing my monitor. And then you want to know what else I do? So let's say I'm sleeking down on my chair like this. Let's say I'm going down lower and lower from screen. I move shit. Jeremy likes to pretend he sees faces instead of the tops of people's heads. I mean, yeah. Lovingly gazing into our eyes. Ha! Okay. Others said it, and I believe it too. DSP absolutely is special needs. Bro. I don't have a problem with this one. This one, that's fine. That's perfectly fine because on some of his like angles and stuff, he'll be looking over here. I'm perfectly fine with this one being here. In fact, I have debated moving that to a wall right here. I haven't because I kind of like having the, you know, the videos behind me. I kind of like that. I can change that up. It's simple YouTube shit. So I have no problem with it. But this, why? Holy shit, why is this, why are you this way? Why are you the way that you are? Did your mom drop you on your head? The answer is yes. Should have dropped more. What? I didn't say that. I didn't say that at all. See, now you can see some of my camera. I'm moving this down. I don't like showing that off. Oh, that's true. That's true. I mean, yeah. Hey guys, we have pictures of Yahtzee hats. These are obviously Yahtzee hats right here, by the way. Again, Zentreya shit. This is obviously Yahtzee hats. Obviously Yahtzee hats. Okay. I think... No. I'm not gonna show that one, but no. You know what? Here, we're gonna start calling it a night. Try to check just some stuff because I want to save the Alana Pierce thing. I might do Alana Pierce tomorrow and not the way I want to. Oh god. Oh god, this just came across my feed.
Ow!
So you think Santa will like these red and green M&Ms?
I don't know. I never met the guy. He does exist.
They do exist. Santa?
I miss holiday commercials like this, and it's right here. Tune Hive. 29 years ago today, the iconic M&M's commercial Faint first aired on TV. I remember watching this shit as a kid for years. God damn it. I miss good commercials like that. I miss when commercials were, hey, we're having fun. This is obviously Christmas, you know. I miss shit like this. It's 29 years old. God damn. I remember that still looks clean. That still looks clean. But what is this? Brother Humper Omar says debating Americans is hard because of the level of No.
These people are just idiots. I really, you know, I'm at the point where it's become really hard to have an intellectual debate with any of these people because the level of stupidity that they are displaying every single day is frankly embarrassing.
That's it. I'm saying it. Deport her fucking ass now. Denaturalize her. Deport her. Deport his fucking ass. Denaturalize him. Send him the fuck away because I know who this fucking dude is. It's Mehdi Hassan. Fuck him. And you know what? I've been building this fucking thing up. I'm gonna pull it the fuck up. I'm gonna pull it up. I've been thinking about this one for a while. Let me pull it the fuck up because I'm so sick of this shit. Wajahat Ali. Right here. This is from Wajahat Ali, and you guys probably saw this yesterday. I'm gonna play it again.
You have lost. You lost. The mistake that you made is you let us in the first place. See, that's the thing with brown people. And I'm going to say this as a brown person. There's a lot of us. Like a lot. There's like 1.2 billion in India. There's more than 200 million in Pakistan. There's like 170 million in Bangladesh. Those are just the people there. I'm even talking about the folks who are expats or immigrants. There's a bunch of us. And we breed. We're a breeding people.
This is them openly coming out here and saying shit to antagonize us at this point. You want to know what? I've lost all my chill. I've lost all my cool. I've lost all my sense of, hey, you know what? Let's not do no, fuck it. Okay. Denaturalize him. Denaturalize Ilan Omar. Denaturalize her. Denaturalize her brother who she fucks. Denaturalize her husband who I don't know if she's fucked. Denaturalize her daughter. Ship all these people away. And this is how you're gonna fucking act because I see fucking Mehdi Hassan on fucking Piers Morgan all the time. I see how he acts all the fucking time. So pompous, so fucking smug and jackassery. And I mean, again, I'm gonna come over here. Fucking Mehdi Hassan's one of the worst fucking twat nuggets on the face of the earth and has said anybody that's not a Muslim is an animal and has said some very homophobic things, but hey, he's on the left, huh? He's supposed to be one of the good ones over there, but said some super bad shit. Send them all away. You have lost your rights to be here. If this is how you're going to act, if this is how you're going to engage, if this is how you're going to call the American people, the people that willfully and happily brought you in at one point in time with good intentions, good nature, good hearts, we brought you in. And now you're going to treat us like fucking dirt, treat us like we're stupid, come out here and act like we're the fucking idiots for even letting you in the first place. You know what? You're right. We are the idiots for letting you guys in the first place. Congratulations. You just won the greatest prize ever. Denaturalization, deportation, and you are barred from fucking entry into our fucking country again. I don't even want to see you step foot on any American soil. That's even abroad, by the way. That means if you go anywhere near an embassy or anything like that, I want you yeeted from the premises, not yeeted from life, okay? I want you gone. You are not allowed to even think of America from now on. You will never be able to talk about our politics ever again, our systems ever again. You cannot discuss us, period. You want to know why? You lost that right. You have actually lost at this point in time. I want so much to bring down the full force of law and power that we fucking have on you because you want to know what? Acting like this intensifies any sort of animosity against you. You want to come out here and say, we need to quit being racist, we need to quit being racist, we need to quit being racist, then quit fucking acting like this. Quit going on fucking streams or shows and saying that we're all fucking stupid. You know what? Stop that shit. You'll stop the racism, but you're not going to stop that shit. You're going to keep running it in. So guess what? You won a massive fucking reward. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. I never want to see your faces again, and you're not allowed to step foot on American soil. And if you do step foot on American soil, we're gonna grab you like the comical way, you know, like one hand here by your neck, one here and here by your waist, and we're gonna throw you in pig shit. We're gonna make you like roll around with the pigs. We're gonna do that, and I don't care how racist that is. And with you, I know I don't believe you're Muslim, but I think you're Hindi. We'll kill a cow right in front of you. Just put bang bang right in front of you, piss you the fuck off, because fuck you. Fuck you. Seriously, fuck you. All of you. And I'm not saying all brown people. I mean people like this. The smug attitude of it all. Fuck you. I don't want you in my fucking country. Get the fuck out. Mehdi Hassan, I want to throw you into a pig pen. Same with you, Ilhan Omar. I want to be as mean to you as fucking possible now, because this is how you fucking act, and you deserve it at this point in time. At some point in time, somebody has to come down with a fucking switch and spank your asses, and guess what? You get thrown in the pig pens. Sorry for going on my rant, but I've had this position for a little while now, especially after I watched Wajahet's thing. Because fucking Wajahet's one of the biggest fucking cunts on the face of the earth. His whole thing is going on any fucking stream and go like, Donald Trump and Pete Hegseth, they repeat the same words as Joseph Goebbels. They're no different than the Goebbels. They quote the Goebbels. And his whole reason is he says like a few words that are similar to something that the Goebbels said at one point in time. So then my whole thought process is, so did the Joseph Goebbels ever say hello? Oh my God, Wajahet, you've quoted Joseph Goebbels. Oh my God, Wajahet, you're no better than Joseph Goebbels. Oh my God, you're so fucking awful. You know what? Get the fuck out of my country. Get the fuck out. You don't get to act like this and then think that you get to be in our country anymore. You lost. You lost your rights to citizenship. You don't get to act this way. Fuck off. Suck my dick. And if you're a Muslim, we're gonna ship you out with the pigs. If you're Hindu, we're not going to ship you out with the cows because you'll love that so much. We'll shoot a cow right in front of you. I'm done playing these fucking games. I'm done. I'm probably going to get hit for hate speech, but I don't fucking care at this point in time. I'm so fucking over it. These people have fucking driven me to the point of just wanting to say, fuck you. Wait, I got a raid. Did I just get raided? 'Cause I don't see a raid, and if I just got raided, you guys just saw me at my worst. Oh, if I just got raided, you guys just saw me at my worst. I don't know who raided me, but you guys just saw me at my worst. Granted, my reasoning was because Ilhan Omar called us all stupid, and then I had built up fucking animosity because of the Wajahet thing, where he's like, we all lost because we let them in the first place, so my brain just... I don't know who raided me, because I'm not seeing who raided me. I'm even looking over on the YouTube side. I'm not seeing it. It could have been Philip Chan. It could have been just about anybody. I have no idea. 8-Bit Eric. Shout out to 8-Bit Eric. Shout out, guys. How are you guys? By the way, has my raid feature fucking fixed itself yet? My raid feature is fucking broken. I don't know what the fuck happened. Like here, I'll show you guys. So I'll pull up the YouTube backend. I'll pull up my YouTube backend. And I'm going to show you guys what I see when I see raids. So here's my YouTube backend. You see it. Okay, pretty, whatever. Yeah, my browser's off. So when you go for raids, you do search videos from other channels. This is what I keep getting. This is what I get. I don't know how to raid anybody anymore. My backend fucking broke. I have no ability to do this, so I have to figure out who's streaming and type in the name of the actual video to try to figure out who to ever raid now. Because it's completely shattered. I have no ability to check that out any further. But again, shout out to the 8-bit Air people. How are you guys doing? How are you doing? I am doing alive. After I just had my crash out on people. Anyways, you know what? I was going to save this. Roaster is showing us his backend. I'll show you my backend all the time, Cloud. By the way, again, shout out to all you guys. You know what? To wrap this up, why don't we do something that's not political and not me? Actually, I would still be laughing at a lolcow. You know what? Fuck it. We're still gonna do it because I saw this. So this was actually shown to me via our good old buddy Static. So shout out to Static for this topic. But you can see this for VGC. The cast of Claire Obscure Expedition 33 have called for more award categories to be added to the Game Awards, specifically those highlighting motion capture performances and supporting actors. That's nice. That's nice. But then I have this. I would love this, but it would require a more serious approach to the Game Awards. After hearing this explanation of how nominations and winner selection actually works, I don't have faith in the current process having any clue how to even do this well, especially for mocap. And here's this is a video from Alana Pierce. Now, I don't know. I just muted myself by accident. I was trying to mute my background music. I don't know where this actually comes from. Actually, I could probably keep my background music on for this one. But I don't know where this video actually comes from, but there's something very interesting that gets said in this that it, one, proves why you shouldn't care about the Game Awards anymore, but it also kind of proves why the Game Awards are just fucking jokes at this point in time. Like, they're just jokes. They don't actually offer anything of value anymore, and Alana's just gonna, you know, lay it out there for us.
Awards part does matter to dev teams and people who work in the industry. I get that. It is a recognition of their work on a huge stage, and in some cases, these people may only experience this kind of thing once in their entire lives. But because of the way the jury works, it both shouldn't mean that much to you if you don't win, and especially shouldn't mean anything to you if you're just an audience member who is not involved with the creation of these games, nor literally invested in their sales.
Here's the thing, okay? Right now, she's already wrong. The reason it should probably care to audience members on whether or not a game wins or not is predominantly when it comes to, you know, Game of the Year, because those are the games that audiences actually care about 9 times out of 10. You could also take a look at things like the Players' Choice Awards or things like that, where those are chosen by the players. Those are chosen by the gamers. That's what the Game Awards used to be about. They were about the gamers. They were about the people that actually, you know, love these games. And the only reason these games are actually successful in the first place isn't because of, you know, individuals like fucking Alana Pierce. Let's be real fair here. It's because the gamers came out and bought them. So this is supposed to be when they get some recognition as well, and they should have some care about what games are being nominated, what games are actually winning, because it should be about the gamers and the games. Instead, over a period of time, it has become nothing more than just a jerk-off session for both PlayStation and Hideo Kojima. As much as I like Hideo Kojima content, let's be real fair here. If Hideo Kojima pulled down his pants in front of everybody over at the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley would be first in line to suck him off. So let's not even act like that's not the fact anymore. The Game Awards have long since no longer been relevant to actual gamers, and that's a bad thing. That's not a good thing. That's a bad thing. Gamers should have care in all this. Gamers should have some sort of stake in wanting their favorite game to actually win, but instead it goes nowadays to being nothing more than like a Hollywood event in which you care more about what the mainstream media says and the industry access individuals end up saying, and less about what the actual, you know, gamers say. When I watched Game Awards, I watched it for new game trailers. That's pretty much the only reason people even watch the Game Awards now. There was a period of time when they were super fun. Oh my god, they were entertaining as all hell. And now it's not even worth it. It's just boring. The Last of Us Part 2 won Game of the Year despite it being shit game, and now a meme. Shut up, Alana. That's right. I used to watch to see if games I tested won anything. That's fair. That's fair.
Video is directed at gamers, not at game devs who have a different perspective, understandably. Let me explain. The Game Awards voting is literally just a bunch of people who never communicate, sending ranked lists to the production company. I feel like.
And by the way, all this stuff, these people have never even played the games 9 times out of 10. They don't even know anything about the games. So they just vote on random games. They don't even care. Which is awful. So she's right. Gamers shouldn't care. That doesn't mean that it's good. Actually, it means that it's really bad.
Jury implies that there is deliberation, but there isn't even a conversation. I've seen people suggest this week, like say there's collusion, as though the jury has a collective agenda. These people do not even talk to each other at any point during this process. They don't even know each other. They sometimes don't even speak the same languages.
And that makes it okay? All of that sounds atrocious. That all sounds fucking awful, and it just gives more credence as to why these things need to be gone away with, because you don't even care about games. You could say, well, we care about the devs. We're caring about the devs and the people that make the games. What about the people that buy the games? Because the only way that game becomes successful is if people actually come out and play games. If people don't want to come out and play games, if you're not actually catering to the people that are supposed to be your core audience at any point in time, why should they ever even give a fuck? Why should your award show even exist at this point in time? Because it doesn't mean anything. It's lifeless. It's just industry people sucking each other off and becoming no different than the fucking Emmys.
The process of voting for the Game Awards, for me, has always been looking at the categories and writing the names of 5 or so games in either an Excel spreadsheet, which is what we did while I worked at Funhouse, or a Google form, which is how they did it when I worked at IGN, next to each of those categories in accordance with my personal opinion. Then the other people who work at those same companies with me, who I also didn't ever talk to about this really, do the same thing, and then all of those games are tallied, and the ones who the most people entered get sent off to Jeff Keighley.
So it requires... Like, you don't even know if these people played the game. That's the worst fucking part. This is also just for nominations, by the way. You don't know if these people ever played the games. You don't know if these people actually even care about the games. They're just writing random names. For fuck's sakes, no wonder some favorite games never get nominated, because they don't even give a shit. So there actually could be collusion in all this, because you're picking games out that you actually think matter based on a social political situation or whatever that is. That's why it's so fucking retarded.
By either Elise Williams at Funhouse or Dan Stapleton at IGN. The Game Awards team then does this, but with every single team who they've asked to participate in the jury, they, I don't know, Excel spreadsheet or something to see which games got the most nominations in each individual category, and the top 4 or 5 or 6, those become the nominees. It's effectively just a giant popularity contest. It isn't some...
No, I wouldn't even say it's a giant popularity contest, because what you're literally saying is, you don't even have proof. You can't even say if somebody else played the game that ended up voting for these games. And I feel like it was last year, or maybe it was the year before, where somebody openly came out and said, yeah, we didn't even play any of the games that were on the list, but we just randomly voted. Think of that. Think of about how that comes out and how that comes off. You didn't even play the games that you're voting on. That feels so wrong and dirty. That's one of the reasons why when I say Claire Obscure Expedition 33 should win, even though I say that as a guy that hasn't played it, but because I've seen the impact that it has had on the industry. I can actually say that without a shadow of a doubt. Personally, though, if I'm voting for what game of the year it is, I have to sit down and think about what games that I play that came out this year. I could argue I played Final Fantasy VII Rebirth on the PC because PC version came out this year. I also ended up playing Digimon and Pokemon. Those were the games that came out this year that I actually played. So if I'm going to be talking about those, I'm going to talk about those games as in my ranks of what games I think should win Game of the Year. Peak as well. And Repo. So there's 5. I have 5 games I could pick for Game of the Year. 5. And right now, personally, for me, I feel dirty saying this, it's Digimon. 100%, it's Digimon. I think Claire Obscure should win, hands down, but it's Digimon. Remember when Spider-Man 2 didn't win any awards? Yeah,
super thoughtful, in-depth process. I can't even guarantee that half of the jury members aren't just like putting these numbers in at the end of a busy workday, considering they don't get paid to be in the jury, and their votes are basically run the same way as an election. Game Awards does not ask for an explanation.
No,
in fact,
no, I wouldn't even say that. But what I'm going to be saying here is all you're giving is more credence as to why the Game Awards need to be gone away with. Everything you're saying right now is why the Game Awards shouldn't fucking matter at all to anybody, not even the devs. Even think about it like this, okay? If you're saying this to us, okay? You're saying this is why the audience shouldn't care about it, but the devs should care about it. But you're also saying the audience shouldn't care about it because nobody's actually even caring about the games. They could easily just be picking random things. What do you think that says to the devs that end up winning these awards? Think about that one for a second. Any of the devs that end up winning these awards, now they're being told, yeah, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, actually, we're just picking randomly. There's no real deliberation. And if you win, it's just because people voted for something that they kind of just had to vote for something. Good one, Cloud, actually. Celebrate didn't make it to the Game Awards. That's true. It didn't.
fact, did you know that if enough people wrote in a game that did not even fit in a specific category, because the Game Awards doesn't really define their categories hyper-specifically, it would still be accepted. Like if 75% of the jury in 2025 just happened to write in that they thought Duke Nukem Forever was Game of the Year, Duke Nukem Forever would be nominated as the 2025 Game of the Year, and the jury would be right to do that.
No. No. Not in that regard. Unless it's a game that actually came out that year. Are we really serious right now? Why the fuck? I could run better awards. I could run better awards fucking shows. Jesus fucking Christ.
Of course.
Hell, I'd still hit it.
The categories are not heavily narrowed down, so the members of this jury who do not talk and could have completely different reasons for nominating whatever game in whatever particular category can come up with kind of anything. Comparatively, other juries I've been a part of have been very in-depth. The BAFTAs specifically actively reach out to individuals and ask if they're willing to act as a jury for usually only one individual category. I was on Best Indie Game for the BAFTAs a few years ago.
I feel like this just means that this is a better awards show at this point in time. That's literally what I'm hearing. Why the Game Awards basically is shit and should be done away with, and the BAFTAs are better because they're actually in-depth discussions and trying to figure out what should win and what shouldn't win. I wonder if there's a tie to the amount of hair dye fumes inhaled to dumb things said. I don't know. You know what? I feel like people like Alana Pierce and Hassan should both, like you said earlier, Weasel, get the brain scans just like Kim Kardashian ended up doing.
They asked if I would judge Best Indie Game for the BAFTAs. We ended up with a long list of games that we were required to play. Like, it's part of the agreement. If you agree, you are agreeing to play the games. And then you get on a Zoom call or Google Drive, I don't know, like Teams, whatever, with other members of the games industry, largely game developers, though also some games journalists. And you have to debate which is the one that you think is the most deserving. Then after that debate, you write in, considering the arguments other jury members have presented with your pick for winner. You can keep...
So the Game Awards shouldn't even matter to devs. Like this whole thing that she said, like Game Awards should matter for the devs. The Game Awards matters for the devs, and it's a good thing because the devs deserve to be acknowledged for their good work. But you're also just basically saying, yeah, it doesn't really fucking matter. We're not even really trying. We're just doing a bunch of things, and we're saying a bunch of bullshit, really. We don't even know if we actually played the games at the end of the day. Okay, so do away with it. It's shit. It's shit. What you're saying right now is reasons why we should just never acknowledge the Game Awards ever fucking again. And if a game wins Best Game of the Year at the Game Awards, we don't even know if it's out. Think about this right now. What she's saying. If Claire Obscure if Expedition 33 wins Game of the Year, think about what it is that she's saying right now. Just let that sink in a little bit. What she's saying now is, hey, yeah, we never even talked about it. If it wins, did it really even win? People just voted randomly. They don't even know what the fuck they're voting on. We don't even know if they played the game. So if it wins, is it even a win? Or is it just a hollow, hey, look, people thought this was the people picked this game? Instead of actual like a deliberation, discussion, should it win, should it not win? Should we actually think about this? You know, have the whole thing. And now we're just figuring out like, who the fuck cares? We're just gonna say something won. Doesn't matter if it's deserving or not.
Your vote is secret still. The team of people doesn't act like a legal jury where like they collectively have to just put one answer forward. You instead all still get to vote individually, and then from that, the BAFTAs sees what you all submitted, and the winner is picked from that based on the one that received the most votes. Very different to the Game Awards. It's why it's like every year there's drama, and every year I feel like making a video along these lines where I'm like, you have to stop taking this show this seriously. You have to.
Yeah, you just basically told us why we should never give a shit about the Game Awards ever fucking again. Congratulations. This video more or less condemns the Game Awards entirely. Holy fucking shit. We all said that it didn't mean shit the entire time. Right now, all I'm realizing, it never meant anything. If your game wins best game of the year, guess what? It's pretty much a fluke. We don't even know if they play the games. BAFTAs do better Game Awards. Jesus Christ.
Really doesn't have a lot of thought put into it. You
can't believe. Can I just... Found the video. It's a 20-minute video. 20-minute video. It's a 20-minute fucking video from 2 weeks ago. And in 3 minutes...
Awards part.
Or almost 4 minutes. In 4 minutes, she discredited the entirety of the Game Awards, and why you should never fucking give a shit about the Game Awards, and why even developers, let's be real fair here, even developers shouldn't give a shit about the Game Awards anymore. If what she said is factually true, which I have no reason to disbelieve her right now, the fucking devs should never, ever give a shit about the Game Awards ever again, because right now you're basically being told, yeah, they're just picking names. We don't even know. We're just picking names. We all know Death Stranding 2 will win because the Doritos Pop loves to deep throat Kojima. You know, I'm legitimately thinking Death Stranding 2 is going to win. I think that's the safest bet. The correct bet would be Expedition 33. The safe bet is Death Stranding 2. That's the sad thing. Like and I like, there's some aspects of Death Stranding 2 I like. I didn't play it, but I gotta see other people play it. You know, the VTuber things, adding in Peckamore, for example. Like that's some of the cool little shit there. I don't think it's better than Expedition 33 from all signs I'm seeing. In fact, I keep forgetting Death Stranding 2 even happened this year, but Expedition 33 is still in the is still being talked about. People are still raving about how great that game is and still trying to get people to play that game every single day. And then you want to sit here and tell me Death Stranding 2 could end up beating. Death Stranding, that's FedEx Sim, isn't it? Yes. Kojima's FedEx Sim. Apparently Death Stranding 2 has more action and has a better story, but I saw some gameplay. I don't care. I don't hate it. I don't love it. But it's going to win because Kojima, PlayStation. Those two things. Kojima, PlayStation. So, Jeff Keighley can get spit roasted. PlayStation on one side, Kojima on the other. That's the saddest reality of it all. That's the saddest reality. What the fuck is this? Why the fuck did this just pop up? What the... No idea what that was. Anyways, that's all of my topics. What is this? You know, wait. You know what? I agree. You know what? I'm not gonna play this right now, but I agree. I'm not gonna play the video. I already went on my arguably racist rant for today. Asmongold says he wants Elon Omar deported. Thinks dual citizens should disqualify you from government office. Yep. I want her more than deported though. I want her denaturalized and deported. But I already went on that rant. Again, throw her out with the pigs. Make sure there's plenty of bacon around her. Sorry, I lost all sorts of shit on that one. But anyways, let me see who is streaming right now. Okay. Because I hate how I have to do this, because we're going to start wrapping this up tonight. Because I already showed you my back end is broken. So, customize. Redirect. Who's streaming? Let's see. Subs. We got Samuel streaming. Phil's streaming. Anybody else? So I got to pick from Sam or Phil. You know what? Tonight we're going to send you guys to Phil. Did Cloud break your back end? Yes. So, Philip, I need to be able to type. Philip. That's fucking retarded. How about this? Short boom cast. There we go. Got it. Okay. I'm going to be sending you guys over to Philip Chan. That's the most retarded thing. I actually have to type the fucking thing in. That's an argument for another day, but we're going to be sending you guys over there for tonight. On that note, tomorrow, because again, my schedule is a little bit wonkier for this week. Tomorrow there will be a stream, so I'm thinking more of the lines. I'm probably just going to be playing some more Digimon. I am debating doing a big challenge once I beat Digimon, and it might take me some time. Essentially, what I'm thinking of doing is once I get done with the story of Digimon, prep my team properly, which this is going to be probably a month-long endeavor just to prep properly. I'm thinking of doing the Mega Plus gameplay, which just for reference, every Digimon in Mega Plus, every Digimon is max level, max attack, max everything. You cannot retreat from a battle. You must complete every battle. There is no dodging, essentially, any of the battles. You can't even digi-attack to one-shot anybody or dodge anybody. You have to actually do it. You cannot use any health items or anything like that in the middle of battle. No stat changes or anything like that. And it is play through the game and beat the game at the hardest difficulty possible. But because of how New Game Plus works in that game, you get to transfer over all your actual Digimon. So like if you have max level Digimon in your previous playthrough, they come over. So I'm thinking of doing that once I beat the game. I don't know where I am in the game, but I'm thinking of trying that out. And I'm probably going to get my shit kicked in. There's probably going to be some ranting and yelling. Because I got shown some of the things that ended up happening and some of the Digimon I need, and it's like, I'm so under level. Like every so imagine this, okay? Imagine playing Final Fantasy VII. Okay? Imagine playing that. And in order to beat one opponent, you must be dishing out 99999. You must be dealing that much damage on a fucking grunt. Cloud, imagine you having to have max attack, max level fucking Pokemon to beat a Pidgey. to beat a Rattata. And if you don't, it could wipe you. The good Final Fantasy VII D-Day. Like the OG. The OG Final Fantasy VII. In order to beat just a standard run-in, like you're running around and the next thing you know, you run into just a standard wild encounter. Not even like a rare one, just a random one. You must deal 99999 damage. And that's dealing normal damage to them, technically. That's not even dealing like, oh my god, it's going to be a one-shot KO. No, that's dealing normal damage. Like, I saw that and I thought, I might do it. Now, granted, it's not like, hey, if you lose, you get reset to the beginning. You just go back to your checkpoints like you normally do. But I'm thinking of doing it. But in order to prep for that one, I need to beat the game. And then I need to get my max Digimon. So it's got to take some time. But anyways, on that note, guys, it's time for me to wrap up. By the way, Beardo is our guest this Friday on Ballbuster, so get ready for that this Friday at 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. Tomorrow there will be a normal stream, probably just playing Digimon. Saturday, there's going to be a weird time for that one. What? No, damage. Dude, what's no, damage? 99999. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you, Cloud. Fuck you. Suck my dick. Anyways, Saturday, there will be a Saturday Charity. I will be playing a horror game because Alf paid me to play said horror game. Said horror game, as of right now, every $20 we add on an additional hour. Right now, we're set to do about 3 hours of said horror game, so we'll play that. Timing of that one is going to be a little later because I do have a Christmas party I have to go to, so there is that to take into account. Then back at it the following week. But anyways, guys, I also might be streaming during the day on Friday. I might. Don't hold me to that, but I might. Don't know yet. But anyways, you guys have a lovely night. Have a lovely day wherever it is in the world that you guys might be. And I'm going to send you guys on over to Philip Chan right now. So I'm going to go jerk off.